Everybody joining, we're warning you all now. This show's gonna suck, but we don't know how. Since you're here, just laugh at this mess. So pull up a chair and relieve some stress. Before this shit show hits the stage, get ready for chaos or drunken rage. We have these losers on the way, with plenty of stupid shit to say. Just sit back and relax. Hell yeah! Blue collar drinks until he feels no pain. He's drunk, 'cause sober thoughts drive him insane. He cries each night for a girl to stay. They won't, 'cause every woman just walks away. He's such a loser. Critical is here with a lifeless tone. So dull. Like death himself is on the phone. So bored. He sucks away joy and will make you cry. He sucks. He keeps on talking until you want to die. Get to the point! Rebel Rose arrives with a devilish twitch. A twitch! Black Cat Queen, she's a certified witch. A witch! She talks too much with that damn high pitch. So high! Keep it under 13 seconds, you fucking bitch. Time's up! Time's up! Man, a mysterious prick. A prick! Just a background loser still thinking he's slick. He's not good enough to ever get a line. Be quiet! Hides behind the real stars that shine. He's fucking worthless! Emperor Goodwin arrives, bitter and bold. So bold! A mountain of anger that's centuries old. So angry, still raging at everyone stuck in his way. Just move! This bitter old corpse won't ever decay. He is inevitable! This sick bastard loves seeing chaos rise. He's sick! Laughing hard with madness in his eyes. He laughs! Fire keeps dancing through his crooked brain. It burns. Getting off watching the garbage feel pain. He's a real sick fuck. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. Welcome. We're all here to fuck around. Welcome. We hope that we can make you smile. So grab a drink and stay a while.
Suppose it were possible to transfer from one mind to another the experience of another person.
Brainstorm, a film that four people have heard of.
Well, I saw it. It's about a storm in a brain.
A brain.
Yeah. Watching this for the first time yesterday, I'm like, is this Jay possibly the most the less Walken's ever been?
This is one of Walken's best roles because he's not just doing cartoon Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? He sounds like an actual human being. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's very rare he goes full on Walken in this. He actually does portray a guy who's kind of got some aggressive well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, practice way. So Batman Forever just stole this idea and its design. Well,
man.
Yeah, so did Paprika and probably Ghost in the Shell. Who knows? It's an idea that's basically inspired tons of other movies that come after it. Strange Days, like I mentioned.
Well, God, I was saying, how many films? So this was Jay's idea, and I'm like, again, Brainstorm came out when I was 2, and I just, I know most 80s films and 80s sci-fi films, and for the life of me, bought this on Voodoo for $10. I'm like, why? I just can't think of Brainstorm. And Christ, like so many films, seeing Westworld and Looker. With something going on in the 80s, Jay, with just like all that 80s coke, because this film's got so many innovative themes where I'm like, why is there more people talking about this film? It's great.
It's basically cyberpunk before cyberpunk.
Yeah. It's very William Gibson, isn't it?
Yeah. Also a bit of Philip K. Dick mixed in, but this is. So you had like classic sci-fi, both in books and movies, in the 50s and early 60s with we're going to space and we've got lasers and, all that stuff. And then you kind of have this second wave of sci-fi that's much more philosophical in the way that it's looking at things. And, how does tech affect people? And how would people change given certain kinds of tech? And that gives us, things like Westworld, Stepford Wives. Then you get, Blade Runner, which is the year before this. Then Brainstorm, but you also had Looker, with Crichton. There's a much more, again, kind of grounded practicality to it, even if you look at it and go, okay, tech wise, that's going to be that's quite the thing that you're talking about, but it's not beyond the realm of possible or even probable. But it's what happens when you give people this thing, how's it going to be used or abused?
Strange Days actually touched on this as well. What would happen if it got out onto the streets and was used as kind of like a drug in a way? Where,
right, the abuse side of it,
it kind of becomes this ultimate high.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that was one thing that really struck me when I saw this the first time. As a kid, the guy who loops the sex thing and is basically like rewritten his brain, and he has that addiction afterwards, and the kind of the reason that he helps them out is that those two worked with him to try. No, by the way, he's on disability. What the fuck are they going to do? But that he recognizes the danger of this thing.
Yeah.
It's like one of the greatest pieces of technology can also be the worst.
I mean, since they mentioned of the internet, I mean, look, I'm an 80s baby, and like we all had VHS and our copies of someone's legal copy of fucking Playboy and different pornos and stuff. But once the internet made porn so readily available, there's been so many articles, even I've read about the whole desaturation and how it's changed young men's minds and the porn influx. And there's all these different themes you can unpack with a concept like this.
Also, the porn industry is almost always the first mover into some sort of new technology that allows it to be distributed or enhance the experience. Right? They were very big in the early home video, videotape side. They were very early in DVD
as well, wasn't they? When they became when it was on the home video, Inside Man will establish more on that, like he did in.
You guys remember that the genius piece of dialogue, which it's meta, but actually pay attention to it, was fucking Jay Duchanel in Tropic Thunder. because it was the whole, remember, HD, DVD, Blu-ray, which one's gonna win? He breaks down the reason Blu-ray won for because of fucking porn. I'm like,
yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was the porn industry that figured out how to make money on the internet first.
Wow.
No, they were pulling in bank, whereas you had all of these commercial websites that couldn't get enough advertising to do dick and couldn't really get subscriptions or anything like that. But the porn industry can make money.
Sex sells. Remember what generation you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, yeah, like I said, watching this, there's just different themes where you just see this technology where they're limited to technology back in the 80s, but like you could easily apply and more so a film like this nowadays, just in terms of the tech. And see, Jay, I mean, I think like, do you think like for like the sci-fi genre, the films like this and like Looker, they don't really have the mass appeal because when people think sci-fi, you want to see space aliens and lightsabers and pew pew guns and shit. Like these philosophical films don't really hit the mainstream because people think sci-fi. They want to see people traveling to Mars and fight interdimensional beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's always the problem with like true hard sci-fi is that it's very much a genre, and it has a limited appeal. To an audience, a certain size of audience, and it's a fairly small audience, but the people that it does appeal to tend to be the ones that end up affecting the future a lot. There's a reason that early cell phones, the portable ones, looked a lot like Star Trek communicators, because most of those guys, who were making those had watched Star Trek as kids. And so they're like, I always wanted one of those, and it's an obvious form factor, and so here you go. This one came out, and then 10 years later you suddenly have the VR boom, the first VR boom. And it's again very much the idea of experiencing other things, and at that time, in the early 90s, we understood the problems with lag, for the video stuff, that you could get motion sick, that haptic feedback, the ability to touch was an important thing, but just we weren't there yet. And so like when the VR craze popped up again, I was like, you haven't really solved any of the problems that existed the last time. Guess what you're going to run into? And they kind of have.
Actually, this week, I mean, we'll see if it does what's going to be the future. But Project Hail Mary, for example, a film like that, you're not going to dump 100 million into a film like this. With these concepts seem like it's not like for the mainstream audience. We dump 200 million to Project Hail Mary. It's about Ryan Gosling in different worlds and aliens and big explosions and shit. But a film like this, you almost have to make sci-fi like this low budget because no studio is going to dump tons of money into these philosophical concepts.
Yeah, the problem is they did, because so Star Wars was both a blessing and a curse to sci-fi.
Yeah, it became a victim of its own success as well, didn't it? It just became a franchise instead of this nice little sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, but also the belief that Star Wars was sci-fi. It isn't. It's space fantasy. It's got magic. So bye.
Yeah, it's space. It's Flash Gordon, isn't it?
That's a good point.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
yes.
Jay, right. Because so many people consider sci-fi being fantasy. Is the Force science? Is that science? The Force, like?
No, it's just straight up magic. But
it's fairy tale, isn't it? It's just pure fairy tale. That's what it is.
Yeah, because you got princesses, you got fucking queens, everything, and
you got the Black Knight that you have to fight. You've got Merlin. It's basic fantasy, but it's set in space.
Wow.
And that's the problem that we had is people. Because people would say, "Oh, Star Wars, that's that great sci-fi," and I'm like, "All right, hold up, that's not what that is." But you then got an influx of a bunch of every other studio goes, "We need our blockbusters, so let's make sci-fi thing," and we got some really great sci-fi movies out of it. The problem is the studios lost their asses on so many of them. Outland, which is a great one.
That's right.
Again, Looker and Brainstorm. The Blade Runner, all of these, are classics, but their budgets were way out of line for what the audience should have been, right? I mean, we see it now if you look at the difference between Interstellar, which people who don't actually understand anything about science go, well, this is a cool sci-fi movie. It's not. If you look at something like Moon, which really is
Moon is fucking good.
Yeah.
Right. But they also had the good fucking sense to not spend a bunch of money on it and realize that you can make your money back, maybe at the box office, but certainly in the long run because it will find its audience.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping like whenever Jay gets a chance, I've been raving this year about good luck, have fun. That's to me science fiction, and they were smart not to have a huge budget, which I feel like that doesn't need a big budget, and we'll see what happens with the long term. But
I think it'll make its money in the long. Again, there's look at some of our best science fiction movies. They failed at the box office, but boy, did they find their following and become cult classics. And so you can make it, but you have to have a long view of it. It's much like when you write science fiction. If you're looking to be number one on the New York Times bestseller list, well, you've made a mistake. You're in the wrong genre. But you can over time make money because they'll just the good sci-fi is kind of ageless. You go by Arthur C. Clarke's stuff today and it still reads well. You can read Philip K. Dick right now and be, wow, I mean, this guy really knows what's going on at this moment. It was like, no, he just kind of, addressed universal things and it applied.
Yeah, I mean, well, so Racer, I was told by certain people that the Force is only female. That's how it works.
That's true.
I'm really surprised. Moon used miniatures. I believe you. And we covered that because we covered on Luke's. Because it's funny, I just didn't remember.
Yeah, no, I think we rarely saw any hints of CGI on there.
And I was just watching it. Two things: like a low budget film, which is fantastic. Also indicating yet again how great Sam Rockwell is. Holy shit!
Well, and I think again the idea, because you can compare that to the was it Netflix I Am Mother that had Keira whoever the fuck it was or Jennifer Lawrence, I think, maybe, I can't remember. One of the great girl bosses of our time. She's being raised by this robot, and you kind of get this kind of sus feeling that's going on, but it's very much you live in this habitat much like Moon. But the stories are a bit different. There's some bigger twists or whatever. One of them had a ludicrous budget. The other one is Moon, and Moon is the better movie.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch it again because I fucking remember watching that the first time last year to get ready for a stream, and I can't believe I have overlooked this movie for so long.
Yeah, it keeps getting. I'm not sure if it's just me noticing stuff now, but I keep seeing. Oh God, the more lower budget stuff I'm finding, the more I'm having a good time. I just watched Undertone, and I've seen the budget for Undertone. It was only $500,000 in 2026, which cost half Iron Lung. And I highly recommend Undertone just because of what it went for. It's not a groundbreaking film, but the best part of the whole marketing is like the best film you will ever hear. And seeing Undertone in theaters, I'm like, it was fantastic. But they only spent $500,000, and for 2026, that's ludicrous.
I mean, that was one of the reasons that the Blair Witch Project was successful. Is if you watch it on video, you don't quite get the same experience. When you saw it in the theaters, they were using subwoofers and subsonics to really set people on edge, and so it was just kind of this driving sense of dread throughout this. And if you're just looking at the visuals, you're like, this is a bit shit. But by the way, they were innovating at the time. You didn't have a lot of these. Found footage type stuff. They're kind of the prime movers. And I think that's where low budget movies are really interesting to look at, is like, what are the clever things they do to work around the budget and actually, either present something in a unique fashion or hide it and let your imagination do everything, right? It's a magician who doesn't have a big, stage presentation, kind of a street magician. Watch the little things that they do and how it's totally different than when you have this big, here's my 8 assistants and all the lighting.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely when it comes out in digital, and depends how your reactions are to it. But like, I would love to do a panel with you guys for Undertone, because also not the same as Alien, but I also bring Christian to see Alien last year for the 4th anniversary. I've seen Alien fucking 1,000 times, boy, seeing Alien in a fucking theater, that's a different experience. And Undertone, I want to watch that film again with headphones on, but same thing. They are smart in a nice fucking dark lit theater. All the lights are off, and the sound design was fantastic. It's not a visual movie, not supposed to be. That's the whole marketing is like the marketing is the best film you'll ever hear. I'm like, I want to watch this film again wearing headphones. And the director was, I mean, said, I think it's a very innovative film, probably easily the second best film I've seen this year. And I hope more people talk about it. I know Jeremy Johns did a review on it. I'm hoping more bigger names would guys, give Undertone a chance. It's only, I guess they're calling it a mint, not a micro budget, like a micro budget film, like not even low budget. It's like, I guess like a micro budget is a different term than low budget.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I don't know if they do it based on percentage or just, hey, guess if it's less than $1 million, it's a micro or something. Yeah. But I mean, to the point about sound design, this is the one area that I think George Lucas does not get nearly enough credit. He understood the power of sound in conveying, a scene and presence and mood. And so, like, if you listen to the sound effects in Star Wars are noticeably different than the things that you would have heard in prior sci-fi, where it's all just let me get my theremin and woo and all that. But also that THX. The idea of going in and going, okay, all the theaters need to be calibrated to this level, right? Because somebody that goes in and gets a subpar audio experience really misses a lot in the immersion of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's something like a lightsaber. Pop culture knows now, but before George, no one knew what the sound of a lightsaber was. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I mean, it would just been, Flash Gordon, where they're just hitting sticks against each other or whatever. And, again, you might get theremin sounds and some bleeps and bloops from a synth for your.
The man who shot Liberty Valance. So shit.
Wow. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I've been checking my Regal app to try to get some just older stuff. Like eventually after Scream talk to you guys about the Revenant. Just I don't know, for some reason watching Revenant again just hit me differently this time around. I'm not sure why. I liked it more watching it again, but I guess being a dad of 18-year-olds different than being a dad of 8-year-old, and just with Christian being 18 next to me at Revenant, I'm like, man, this film just hit me differently this time. I'm not sure why. I really enjoyed it a lot. Just as the stuff, Tom Hardy fucking stabbed my son in front of me, you son of a bitch.
I think again, it's the great movies. Every time you watch them, they hit a little differently, either because you're different or because you noticed something in the movie that you didn't notice before, or there's just that extra layer of depth. When I hear, it's fine, I just saw it once, I was like, and never watch it again. I mean, I just I had a argument with someone who told me that War Machine was a good, just action, this and that, whatever. And I was like, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but that's not how any of that went. And so we start to get into it. And he basically ignored and or fast forwarded through big chunks of the movie, not realizing just how big those chunks were. Cause he's like, I mean, it's like mostly fighting the machine. I was like, dude, that's like maybe 10, 15 minutes of that entire movie. The rest of it is my PTSD and feelings. And
that's the first hour of the film. In fact, you don't see the machine till an hour and 20 minutes into the movie.
Maybe a little less than that. But the thing is, even then it's like his jump scare robot, and then it left. And now let's process our feelings. And the big thing is, in the end, if we can just get over our PTSD, then we'll win. I just fuck off, right? But again, he was just looking at and I think I'm sure he was like second screening it. So when you watch crap on Netflix and you go, why are they telling me the same thing 3 times? It's like because people aren't actively watching this, and why is this sudden loud noise happening? It's to get the attention of the person that just has it on the background to look and go, oh yeah, that's a cool scene. And then they cool off and they go away, and then you can have some dialogue for a while.
We even see
War Machine is just fucking generic trash. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's right here with the player now. This is the problem. Is like YouTube. Like sometimes if like earlier Gord, he was up with White Bear. I'll put on 1.25 to catch up and also I try talking slower for streams, but there are some people who stream and they talk like this for 2 hours. I'm like, dude, fucking 1.5. But in terms of quality movies, but there are people out there now with apps and players like, oh yeah, I watched the film on 3 times the speed. Like, I mean, maybe for an action film, but like if you're going through really good sci-fi and dialogue, if you're watching a film at 2 times or 2.5 speed, what are you doing? Your brain can't process that much. Like people who binge, like I binged 10 episodes in like 2 hours. Like, yeah.
Well, I think the other thing is you have people that are, again, second screening it or whatever, they're staring at their phone and it just happens to be on in the TV. That doesn't mean you're watching the movie and you don't understand it. I think, an example of a movie that I was doing that, back in like 2000, was Bicentennial Man. I had the TV on while I was programming and just kind of noticed the movie and was like, oh, whatever. And then started to pick up things. And I was like, wait a minute. And all of a sudden I wasn't programming. I was watching the movie. It pulled me in. And so, immediately, went and because I had a TiVo at the time. So, rewound, watched from the beginning. It was like, oh shit, this movie was really good. But if all you do is just, I walk by and saw it or whatever, it's like saying I understood how the basketball game went because I saw the highlights.
Well, because it's all those fucking waves coming off the light of the phone that's affecting the brain. It's getting them addicted. It's just turning them fucking brain dead. It's just it's like they can't stay off their phones. There's just something about the light that's just doing something to their brain waves.
It's not the light. You guys are old and young enough to remember Tamagotchi, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're taking me right back now.
That's exactly what those phones do. Oh, it made a noise.
Yeah.
I have to do something.
Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
Thank God I resisted because I let that fucker die and stab.
Yeah.
Or a goddamn Furby. I bought it.
Don't worry, it came back and it's doing improved phone form. Behold my power.
I think my fucking first Furby I kept talking to and I thought the Furby was my friend. Yeah. So advanced. Come on,
remember with
is right, but it's not just porn these days. Now let's made it so addictive.
Well, I mean, you have an attention economy. Everything is views and eyeballs and all that. Well, guess what? The addiction is the key part of that.
There's just Gilbert replaces prostitute with a Tamagotchi.
That's true. I tried it with a rutabaga and it just didn't work.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're nearly half an hour in now. Fucking hell.
Yeah, come on, now fucking what the hell's your rush out?
For a good while.
Oh yeah, so this is 1 hour and 46 minutes, and we'll get into it. And eventually, like when I talk to you guys about, like, I'm not against because I've been slow listening to EFAPs here and there because I'll talk to you afterwards about God of War Ragnarok and stuff. But like with stuff like Westworld, I mean, because Jay's doing Primal tonight and Jay the finale. I can't wait.
Oh God, Jesus.
But for TV shows like Westworld, like you'd have to do one episode, like take a good chunk of time. I have to sit down with you guys because it's not hard to take especially a quality TV show, and you can burn up fucking Jay's done that 4 or 5 hours on something that's really good. So
a lot of depth.
Yeah, especially like with Westworld and shit. Yeah. But all right, Luke, here we go. So we'll start the thing, hit the play button, and go now. And the MGM Lion. Had to see the doctor defeat it.
It's true.
Yeah, got that James Horner score as well.
Yeah. The whole like angelic, like, oh
yeah, that James Horner guy, he might be all right. He might succeed. I don't know.
It did a couple things, man.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
But then again, that angelic sound does kind of hint a little bit at the end as well. So he's already kind of foreshadowing it through sound.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The fall.
That's what you got to do. Sci-fi. Sci-fi's good at Natalie Wood.
Well, it could have been foreshadowed that Natalie Wood is going to die.
Yeah. This was the reason why this fucking took like another 2 years before it got released.
Does sound like The Abyss, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, Horner definitely reuses his.
Oh my God, yeah,
He reuses a fucking lot. I remember.
He loves to recycle.
I remember a little bit where it goes when Louise Fletcher is dying, and
you're like, I know you use that in the Wrath of Khan, James. I heard it already. So
did he do Enemy at the Gates as well?
I don't know.
Because it sounded that little gets used on that movie as well.
Wouldn't surprise me.
James Horner, composed by
And I think he did it in Avatar. So was he still having when Avatar was on? I can't remember now.
James Horner's Sparkles, great sound designer. Crow. They stole this music from Wrath of Khan. Yep, sure did.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically kind of like Hams, and it just sort of recycled a lot of his music. Doesn't it?
He does recycle. Yeah, it's a very eco-friendly, eco-friendly composer, James Horner.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm talking like normal for a change. So you still can hear the walking though.
Yeah. But people kind of forget though he kind of was this normalish actor back in the 70s, with the exception of his appearance in Annie Hall, where he's talking about crashing the truck. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it being a very bizarre scene.
Now it's cool as a shot. It looks like this is a drone shot. Obviously, it's not. But the way how did they rotate this guy?
It's just got a camera on a gimbal.
Nice. So we've seen drones nowadays, and the way drones can have different shots and like. Yeah, but that's a helmet that's going to be marketed towards kids.
Yeah, I like the fact that they're still kind of in some kind of prototype thing, but it's already pretty much advanced already.
Yeah, I mean that's true for any prototypes. You make them ugly but functional, then you worry about making them safe for consumers. Yeah. Sometimes you find out you can't.
Yeah. Well, I like this though. You're kind of seeing exposition done visually. You're seeing how these people work, and it just makes the characters feel more fleshed out and believable.
Yeah.
I love too that the machine walking sitting inside, right? It's like a 2,000 fucking meter machine for like a little crown. That thing is massive.
I love how Louise Fletcher is. You casually just see a smoke and you don't think too much about it until you start seeing the smoke a fucking lot, and you're thinking, yeah, this woman's not going to make it. She's going to die young. She's not in good health.
Hint, hint.
And she's also got a lot of stress.
Yeah. She kind of is like she's kind of like the voice of reason a little bit more as well. She knows that this is not going to be a hair project for long. Some fucking big company or corporate or the military is going to try and weaponize this shit.
Yeah, she's experienced. She's been through the I'm just here for the science. And it's like, that's not how they work. They will most assuredly use your shit.
Yeah, and you probably can get a hint of why she's so bloody stressed and why she's smoking all the time. Yeah, it's the job. It'll do that to you. Yeah. It's all the interference.
Again, that whole contraption behind him, it's like, who the fuck built that set? My God.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is,
it's all messy as well. Everything just looks like trashed, and everything looks a little bit disorganized. It's because
it's a proper lab.
Too busy with working the cat. They haven't really taken the time to do any housekeeping. It just adds more realism.
Yeah, you only clean up when the investors or the big wigs come by. Otherwise, everything's a slop. Yeah.
It's just kind of I'll probably get drunk during the stream, but like it offends me, like steak, peanut butter, some marshmallow. You son of a bitch! What do you do when you had steak?
Man, marshmallow and cherry on steak.
What? You sick bag! You fucking sadist.
Wow, protein and diabetes.
Those are the two major food groups.
Now, in small details, like you notice how Gordy's chewing. Now you see Walken's character. He's like, now his mouth is moving, like he's tasting it at the exact same time. Like the facial features, the reaction.
Good. This is good visual position. You're like, oh my God, wow.
Yeah. It's one thing too. That helmet, I like how the fucking steam's coming out of the back of the helmet.
Yeah, the idea is that it's using superconductors, so it'd be like liquid nitrogen coming off of it to try to cool down the circuitry.
Yeah, so even though this is basically like all fictionalized, they're still giving it some kind of realism, something realistic functionality anyway.
Yeah. But too, like I've turned this film down because boy, it also would be in a lad. This shit is loud. Everything's so fucking loud.
It is machinery.
My God,
they've even made him feel what the monkey's thinking. It's like, you fucker, I'm gonna throw shit in your mouth, you. God, I need to pick my ass. It's really itchy.
Yeah. Well, he's got experiences with asses. Yeah, sticking things up there.
Yeah. Where's my watch?
Oh yeah. That reminds me. I'm doing that Friday. Pulp Fiction.
Oh
boy. I don't want to be Big Rames in that movie.
No. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, the Gimp. Though, by the way.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the Gimp.
No, it was Zed. Zed died.
Yeah, Zed and the Gimp.
Oh really?
Yeah. They're both.
So Zed is dead.
He is.
Yeah, Zed is dead, and so is the Gimp. The Gimp is now sleeping forever. But that's the thing in Pulp Fiction. He starts off really normal. He's telling this really touching story about his father and his grandfather surviving Helen back for this watch, and then suddenly comes out with this fucking. He hid it in a place he could only hide it up his ass.
The only place it could his ass.
It just makes it more funnier, but it is kind of a believable bit of ridiculousness anyway, because soldiers would do that.
I mean, he says it so offhanded, with even the only place it could in his ass. And, just like, of course, and then proceeds to describe everything afterwards. You're just like, okay, you're sharing too much. Stop.
I know. I mean, he starts off real nice and composed, and then as soon as he gets to the ass, but he's just like, his tone just switches to, I hate this chunk of my ass.
Yeah. This uncomfortable hunk of metal in my ass.
Now, right there, Michael's like he's fucked with him, so he's like, you are messed up, but like there could have been like some serious implications or like side effects of like you plugged him into a fucking chimp brain. Like,
yeah, I mean, these are brain patterns that just don't match, and
exactly,
you could have done damage. But that's also, again, this guy kind of playing fast and loose. He's kind of the test pilot, and has that attitude.
Yeah, I kind of like the test pilot guy. He's kind of fun as well. He looks like he's enjoying his fucking job. He's getting in there with fucking hot chicks and everything. He's doing all these crazy stunts.
Baby, it's for science.
Yeah.
Well, and it's amazing you watching this when they're talking about sci-fi and later on. So he's talking like, yeah, I could taste marshmallow, I could taste a steak. And all I could think about was the infamous scene in the Matrix with Cypher, the whole like, fucking this steak and my brain knows it's not real. But so even in the Matrix, these concepts are back in the early 80s of like, imagine wearing machinery or headgear that can make you mimic like tasting something.
Yeah, you have Simulacrum and Simulacra that comes out maybe 10 years before this as a book, philosophical examination. But again, with Total Recall, right? That we insert in memories. How are those different? How can you tell the difference between those and real memories?
I know because it's kind of a fucked up concept because. When you look back on your dying days, you're remembering something that never happened, and it's not something to cherish as much as the real memories.
Right, but the thing is that even your memories are not what actually happened. Right, your memories will change over time, and you tend to emphasize certain things and de-emphasize others. Like, I was reading the paper and my I got the news my dad died. It was like, what were the headlines in the paper? Fuck if I know. I don't remember because it wasn't important, right? And you'll tend to emphasize what were the things that were impactful.
It's that sliding scale, isn't it? And it does tend to. You're absolutely right. I mean, it does tend to.
It is still preferable to the fake ones because they are still coming from something that actually happened in a way, even though sometimes you remember it wrong.
Right, but the thing is that the real argument against like fake memories is that you're essentially going to war with reality, because if you try and track it back to events that actually happened, things just aren't going to quite line up. I was here and then suddenly I was over here. What happened in the end? Just don't worry about it, or nobody remembers you, or I remember putting a note, hiding it over here, but it's not there. It's difficult that way. But from a perceptual standpoint, they would be no different. It's literally I planned to go on a trip. I went to bed that night. I woke up and went on the trip, except the waking up and going on the trip didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Look at Natalie Wood died way too young, and she was still a very beautiful woman now as well. She was aging out a bit, but she still looks good.
Yeah.
It's always funny too, like how like scientists and smart people, the smartest of smart have to listen to classical music, not this shitty rock and roller country.
I do like the fact that these scientists are more like average blue collar guys who just happen to be scientists. They aren't just speaking science mumbo jumbo every 5 minutes. They're speaking like normal people, and
Yeah, he's not science man. He's a guy who's a scientist.
Boy, right now I really want some Chips Ahoy with my nice, cold, delicious Coke and a good Budweiser on the side, guys.
Good.
Yeah. He's. I like it. Like, it makes them more realistic because scientist characters, they always talk like science. They're always doing the science mumbo jumbo, and it just feels like exposition dump.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's one of those things that you have to. This is the way we make the audience acknowledge that this guy's a scientist, because we give him some gobbledygook to speak and stick him in a white coat and put a pair of glasses on him.
Yep. Give him a clipboard, he can do anything.
Occasionally, but we do still need a character to go up to the science mumbo jumbo guy and say, "English, motherfucker, do you speak it?"
Yeah. Oh, so you need Riker from TNG, who exists only to go, it's been many years since I studied that. Could you run that by me? And
so some people are just broken.
Star Trek managed to balance those kind of two elements pretty well, though, didn't they? They would have the science mumbo jumbo, but they would still have them talk like actual people.
Yeah, it's accessible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's finding the right balance sometimes. And Uncle Ben, he's like,
he's like a
traitor.
Wait a second, I know Uncle. Oh shit, Uncle Ben, motherfucker, he was young once.
Yeah, well, people forget he played villains a lot back in the days. He's a villain in 3 Days in the Condor.
Yeah, Cliff Robertson was in so much stuff, but I mean, he's not really a villain in this one. I mean, he's kind of the realistic side, but he's trying to shield him. But the thing is, like, this shit was paid by the government. They're gonna want their shit.
Yeah.
3 Days of the Condor. That's a good movie. I haven't seen that for a while.
No, I've only seen it once, and I need to watch it again, man. It's
the superconductors had to be chilled.
Superconductors.
Right. Again, that's why you saw the cryogenic helmet.
All damn set up and pay off. God damn it.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they thought about this shit.
Yeah, I know. Bush fortunately, this was back in the day.
This is just short and simple as well, without feeling too dumbed down.
Yeah,
right. Because I mean, you have two scientists who are talking to a guy who is like, he's technically competent, but he's not to their level. So you would have to, talk about it at a lower level so he can understand.
Yeah. Of course, there's always some kind of super chip or super piece of equipment. Like, hey, you guys made this? Of course we did. Just like, don't tell anybody, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, and guess what, studios? The audience can keep up if it's well written.
Indeed.
Oh, right. I'm a fucking dumbass. I knew what was going on. What was going on.
Rent this on video. Yeah, Walken makes it a great film. Love the ending. Yeah, that's what we said, Lance. This is like Walken's less. It's at least Walken.
I mean, there's some, there's some great acting in this movie.
Yeah.
So it's, in this movie, he's not really walking, but in other movies, he's walking here. He's walking.
Yeah. I'm walking here.
He's walking here.
Again, Alex. Michael.
I like the mentor-mentee relationship between Louise and Walken.
Yeah, it kind of makes the betrayal a little bit heartbreaking as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched this last year for a Trev Retro stream as well. I was really surprised. How the hell did has this passed me by? But then I realized, it didn't do very well, but it's slowly gaining this cult following.
Most fascinating by pools like that built into the house. We used to like outside pools. Shit, on top of your grass and soil.
Yeah.
Well, I think Natalie Wood really kind of proved a lot of scientists wrong. Natalie Wood proved a lot of scientists wrong in this. When she passed away, which was not all wood floats.
That's true. She must have been a witch.
Sorry about that.
If she'd learned to swim in that fucking pool, she might be okay.
If you turn me into a newt.
Yeah, I mean, she apparently she used to have nightmares about drowning. It was she was really afraid of the water.
Her StreamYard.
People are kind of wondering he doing on a fucking boat trip?
Well, it was her and Cliff Robertson were on the boat.
Yeah. It was Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner, yeah,
Was it?
yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, there's a red flag there, man.
Yeah, he knew how afraid of water she was. Apparently, it was reopened a little while ago, wasn't it? I think about a year and a half ago. They reopened it, and
oh sure.
But of course, he's 96 now, so
yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
We plan on doing to him.
Yeah, no prisoner's going to rape a 96-year-old Ellie. So,
wow, it depends.
Stop kink shaming me.
Yeah, go 80s, just smoking if you want to. Hey, deliver my baby. We'll buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, well, so far they're not around any flammable liquids or any flammable containers, so who knows?
I mean, these sets like together, like is this some kind of like science center or something? Because that machine they built is massive, dude. Like,
yeah, so they're doing it's a flight sim. But like
look at that
the graphics that's being drawn and all that are so those are that's a legit flight sim.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, your pot lost control. What do you do now?
He's handling his stick.
Look, there's F1 racing. All right.
Yeah, and you look at this, and you're like, I mean, what are they doing? They're just recording like an amusement park? No, I mean, they're actually like testing, racing or whatever, do adrenaline spikes affect, the person that you're playing and all that. Fine motor skills, balance.
Also, your first time watching, you're thinking like, why is this guy just wearing this fucking weird helmet? Why is he riding horses and driving cars? What is the purpose? And then you understand what he's doing. Like, oh shit.
Like, also, we need a demo tape.
Mm-hmm. It's so cold. Oh no, we're in these bikinis. Come on, ladies. Yes, Gordy, follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old wheels too. Them big, massive fucking wheels they got running in the lab.
Yeah, with the optical tape.
Just like the fact that it takes its time to just set things up here as well. It's not rushing it by.
Yeah, it's because they have an actual story to tell instead of
yeah. That's why I'm pissed off. We're 20 minutes in. I haven't seen no.
There was my explosions. Where's my pew pew lasers? Come on.
Yeah, why can't we have someone just explain everything that happened while I go on my phone and look at TikTok?
There's no sex with aliens yet. Fuck.
What
are the furries gonna do?
I need someone who looks like me.
Yeah, this film does lack diversity.
I think also what it is, there's a misunderstanding of what science fiction actually means to people.
Yes.
They don't get it. If you look at Looker and you look at this.
Did you say you look at Looker?
Look at Looker. And you look at this, I mean, they're classic sci-fi, but for your average person who doesn't quite grasp what science fiction means, I can see they're going to go into this thinking, this isn't sci-fi. I'm getting where all the spaceships at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's loud.
Yeah, it definitely is. Also, he's an F1 racing car, so
yeah, they do tend to be a bit noisome.
At first time, I didn't get what they were going for because I'm used to like now people wearing headsets and wearing glasses, but like not understanding. So right now he's got the headset on, but he's actually seeing what the person's seeing that recorded.
He's experiencing it. Everything.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, experience. What's to say? The first time I was like, is he seeing it? And I'm like, no, he's actually he's living what's going on. Like, that's even deeper because like you put on a headset or something. Like, VR glasses, you're seeing it, but he's not just seeing it; he's feeling
experiencing it. Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
once again, I cannot help but feel this is some kind of unofficial prequel to Strange Days because the concept here is just so similar.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to a lot of cyberpunk. But I love like Cliff Robertson, his excitement, because you would be. I mean, you would be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. The world has just changed.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie. The first one I bought the Quest 2. The first time I played Beat Saber, the first time I put on my Oculus headset from Facebook Meta, I'm like, this is holy fuck! I never experienced anything like this. And I showed it to my son. My mom can't wear it. My sister Jamie gets like dizzy off it. But like, yeah, first time I played Beat Saber, I'm like, this is what the fuck am I experiencing? And that's just wearing a headset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know right now they've been slowly working on having like full body suits. Like some of the VR games, you walk around, you're playing an army simulation where if you get shot in the game, they'll have like a bumper hit your chest or hit your back. Or something.
The haptic feedback.
Yep.
Again, we've been working on that for a long time. Still hasn't been delivered.
Well, like you're saying, Jay, it's one thing wearing a headset and just seeing like 3D or something, but I'm like, you put on a headset now, I can taste shit. I can feel adrenaline, just like I'm going down a roller coaster. That's it's hard to comprehend that.
Yeah.
And so I was boosted built differently back then.
I think one thing that this movie does a good job of is not just the gee whiz what this does, but it addresses the imperfection of communication between people. Using language or anything like that. That whatever. It's also why LLMs and stuff like that are always going to be a bit of a failure because they're getting like a residual side effect of communication. They're not getting the actual communication.
Now, I think once again, Jim, it's minor criticism, but just an observation I would say is like when I put a headset, when I'm seeing the fucking VR like roller coaster, I'm like, oh shit, oh my god, wow! Everyone's in this board meeting and they have the headsets on. They're just like.
Yeah,
and I'm like, and they should be like, holy fuck, what's going on? What's happening? You should be like excited, like they're all just like,
Well, you also wonder if they've lessened the experience so that these people aren't falling out of their chairs and flailing around.
That's what I wonder because that would be the experience where like, man, you guys are going, freaking there's a truck chase. You're like, oh my shit, watch out, guys! And like your heart be fucking pumping and stuff. Like, especially that scene right there, like going off the cliff and doing the glider. You'd be like, oh my god!
This very much reminds me of when IMAX first came out, and they had To Fly as kind of the premier IMAX thing. This is when you went to like Kansas Cosmosphere, and it was a proper dome and all that. But you start out, and you're like driving around, and it's all very 4x3, and then they go off a cliff, and it immediately goes into the dome view, and you're like, oh shit, right? You're like grabbing your chair not to fall out.
It's like he's freaking Nick is lurking and twerking. I get it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like even Nadia, she's been to and we have ours in Syracuse. For certain films, I'll go out there, but the 4DX isn't nowhere near this event. But 4DX is when we go out there, it's fun as hell. Just hit your whole seat shifting and the whole the sprays, the water effects. So yeah, just pumped it up to fucking on steroids with this shit.
Yeah, I mean they're just taking what they did at like Disneyland back in the 80s and putting it in theaters. Yeah,
4DX I don't mind because like honestly, for me ticket prices, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go see whatever Godzilla -1 or something or King Kong. I'll pay it's like $4. I'm like, I'll pay the $4 extra for the whole like theater experience. I mean, it's not like and they're charging $50 a ticket, but I'm like, you already charged $20 for a ticket. I'll pay the $4 extra, have my seat rock back and forth and shit.
So you would have gone and seen The Tingler many times,
probably.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what the innovation in cinema is something that we really have to thank television for. I think if we didn't have television, then they wouldn't be trying to entice people and coax people to go back to the theaters because obviously we had CinemaScope. That was the next
it's the reason they went widescreen. It's why you have Technicolor.
I know you get CinemaScope and Technoscope and the feel around and sense around and all that kind of stuff. And
I know you guys. I noticed it too. And they're showing the big, massive titties and stuff too. The guy's smiling.
Yeah, it's like it's hey baby, what's up?
I'm sorry for the ladies here. Would turn this down. Like,
Yeah, they showed the old woman. She's like, bitch.
God, you son of a bitch. But yeah, right here, like I was telling Christian, I like this scene a lot because this is the problem you'd run into. Like, man, I feel full. Like I just eat something. Your body has not processed any nutrients or any food, but your brain told yourself, I just had a fucking full course meal.
Yep.
Like, whoa, that's like that could lead to some serious side effects, man.
Right. And if you have, so I experienced this guy having this, hormonal rush. Does my brain do that? And then how does that affect the body and all that? Right. Again, it's kind of showing that on the surface, this sounds great. There are some darker sides to this that can be a problem.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to the PORN effect, because your brain's telling you're telling your body, I just banged Selma Hayek, and then your body's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
but your brain's thinking like, I just fucked Selma Hayek. Or what happens too? It's like, yeah, what some asshole like knees in the background, like, you know what? Then instead of Luke fucking Selma Hayek, here, Luke, I'm gonna have you fuck whatever Rizzo, or like freaking Zendaya,
Robert Wagner in prison.
Who the fuck switched the tape? Like me.
As long as it's not fucking Maggie Gyllenhaal's prune cabbage patch face.
Oh, we had to go there. That's I wish on my worst.
Oh god, that Brad movie. Fuck me, man.
You see Maggie Gyllenhaal, the way she aged, boy.
I mean, she was kind of tolerable in Secretary and Stranger Than Fiction,
She was always overrated, but you just looked and went, that's not going to age gracefully. Especially with all that
even
bitterness.
That fucking brother Jake is still sexy. This is coming from a straight guy.
Yeah.
Good looking man.
Will you say straight?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Oh, hello.
Straight bro scouts.
That one simulation, you keep murdering homeless people. It's only a simulation. There wasn't some guy actually setting homeless guys on fire.
Yeah.
You swear.
Barbecue is my only fetish.
It's like it looks like Jack can smell. I can smell their flesh burning.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
It smells like victory.
Yeah, well, she did have a fucking nice body on her, Bosch, in those movies, but fuck me, man. She's
I have a boner. All right, well, there's a type out there. She was never
Salma Hayek. Fuck, she will still get it. I don't care if she's a pensioner now. She will still fucking get it.
Oh, she's definitely drinking baby blood or something. Or eating stem cells of like clones or some shit. Like,
she should keep doing whatever the fuck she's doing. Because damn.
Because in fact, if she just turned 60, it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm guessing the whole baby blood is starting to run a bit low because all these celebrities that looked very good for their age are starting to look like fucking husks.
Yeah.
Well, she's someone like her because it's no plastic surgery. Where she's probably taking whatever supplements or different creams, but like it's always the plastic surgery that fucks you over.
Yeah. I bet she's had plenty of different cream.
Yeah. Oh,
yes, lots of it. Yeah. She has a billionaire husband, so.
So, I mean, here's the part again where Cliff Robertson is making clear he doesn't want interference from outside, and they're like, "That's a cool story, bro," but we're the ones that paid for it.
Yeah. And of course, as I expected to happen, who's he talking to right now? Look, a bunch of military men, because I'm sure any kind of thing with the human brain interactions and never had any kind of military.
Well, they're funding it.
Yeah.
Right. And for the oh my gosh, the military, whatever, understand your internet that you're enjoying right now, originally a government project funded by DARPA.
I believe you. That's why, for all its flaws, I know like people don't like Jurassic World because it's Jurassic World. But like, I do admit though, the concept of like, if we actually could make raptors, there is somebody in fucking Washington like, you know what? I bet if we train these fuckers and we started like finding ways to send raptors to Afghanistan. Like,
yeah, that's going to be a dumbass lieutenant colonel that everybody goes, okay, Corky, let's just get his Hamlet and his graham crackers and we'll be fine.
I just want to see a raptor like, sir, if we take a raptor and train him to hold the machine gun.
Hey, let's just shine a light on him, and then if we can shine a light on him, we can shoot them. So why are we sending the raptors again?
Damn T-Rex. Yeah, we should train it. Damn, blowing people the kingdom come.
Still fucking going with those Jurassic Park movies. It was a one and done movie.
Yeah, there was only one.
Well, I mean, that's why I do appreciate the Penosaurus Rex. Yeah, I mean, that was a choice.
Yeah, and the Retardosaur.
And a fucking Snickers wrapper destroyed the
Snickers wrapper.
Yeah, Retardosaurus, instead of roaring, he goes, ah, no.
Yeah. Chunk.
Yeah, Julian's pretty pissed off.
Chompy, veggie diners.
Let's
everybody remain calm.
Come on, Lillian. Come on, everyone get some alcohol. Come on, we make better decisions with alcohol. And she's like, oh, I know what's going on here. You fucks. Oh, look, we're adding a new person to the project, a new strange person that's working with her work.
This is Gary. This is the building that gets like reused in a bunch of sci-fi stuff. Like it's supposed to be Starfleet command or something.
Yeah, it does have a very
a
very sci-fi look to it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Christopher Walken's saying I tell you what, like a virgin is like. It's all about a girl who picks a guy with a big dick.
You were a hack. Stanford and Bill. Boy, she's pissed.
Oh, shut up, you old lady. Why don't you go die of a heart attack?
That line. Don't goddamn me, sweetheart. Don't goddamn me. I'm pissed off. I don't have any kind of heart problems. Damn.
Yeah, but they get you invested in these characters very quickly. I mean,
you
get them straight away.
Yeah, their motivations make sense. They're acting like people that as they would in these kinds of situations. You know, basic writing.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't sure, Jay, her. Is she angry because they're taking her project, or is she angry because she knows that they're going to fucking weaponize her?
They're taking. Well, she's losing control of it, and she's an R&D kind of person, right? They've just figured out how to do a thing. And they don't know the limits of it. They don't know what it can or can't do, what its applications could be. And here come some people going, okay, we're going to take this over. And she's right. Like a lot of things that had promise, then Defense Department takes over. No, this wasn't going to work out the way we wanted it to. We'll just kill it rather than release it and let other people work.
Yeah. And he's kind of fighting with her on this as well, because he thinks that she's fucking things up for them all.
Yeah.
Well, he's young. He hasn't been through the ringer.
Naive, but of course, he does come around when he sees what they're doing.
Yeah, great acting by her. Also, get her to a fucking emergency room.
She really. I mean, that's one thing. Watching this, I was like, she is mimicking heart attack and angina and all that stuff very well. And when she does have the big heart attack, she nails it.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, as somebody who's known people they told me stories, and I was watching the scene with her, I'm just like, "Whoa, this is number one painful to watch, but also I'm so fucking impressed by her acting."
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack watching her do this as well. I mean, she really does. She does make you feel the bloody pain and the breathlessness and everything.
She is fantastic in it.
Yeah, Louise Fletcher was a very good actress. I mean, even in that fucking pile of shit Exorcist, though, she was still very good.
Look at good old Gordy. This is hot. Yeah. It sure beats Dirty Magazines.
Yeah, this is where we really get into the idea for Strange Days.
Go Quagmire.
Yeah, thank you, Greg.
Come on, I'm your magic man.
Yeah, we all got a friend like this.
Oh, Christ, mate. That dressing gown is going to get very, very crusty later.
Boy. We're doing it for science.
Yeah.
Yep, science.
You know
That's one of my lines.
Was this actually an R rating or PG? Because I get the feeling this could have been a PG, but still had tits.
Well, there's no nudity in this. So
no, there's a bit of, but there's some topless scenes later on. There's a bit of boob later on.
Well, that's 80s boob.
Yeah, you're allowed to have a little boob.
It's a better time in the 80s.
Yeah, you could get away with a little bit more in the 80s.
This whole setup too.
Like, again, I kind of forgot about the image where he sees. I think it's hell anyway, where it looks like a brain, but there's people trapped in these little pods in it as well. It's
I forgot again, Jay. What's that? Because that's real tape, dude. Use with that massive fucking real tape he's pulling down.
Yeah, so he's splicing together the experience. So he's basically putting just the orgasm on loop. That's why when they find him, he's doing the right. It's like every 5-10 seconds he's doing it because he's looped it and he's rewired his brain.
Yeah, that's
yeah, he doesn't realize it's going on a loop as well, does it? It's like you just forget about it, and then
well, he gets immersed in the experience, and then that's it.
His poor dick and balls like, please give me a fucking break.
Yeah, absolutely.
The goodness is that prostate is clean as a whistle.
Like, I'm surprised he didn't have that fucking Randy Spooky Ghost situation when the it was a ghost. It was a spooky ghost.
Michael's like, well, his brain's fucked up, and the positive part, he's got the prostate of a fucking 16-year-old.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to be good as well, because we've all seen that porn addiction kind of leads to the same kind of dopamine levels as heroin addiction.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm going to go out, that's not a bad way to go out.
Yeah. That's...
His son Chris. Don't touch that shit, because he's worried about what he's putting on his head. Again, pre-Matrix right there, downloading stuff.
Yep.
As soon as you said that too, he's like, you can finish the 7th grade within 5 minutes. I'm thinking about fucking Trinity. Okay, I can't pilot a helicopter. 1 second. Tank. Damn.
Kid gets up. I know kung fu.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's also like that's a I guess interesting concept, because it's like, okay, you're experiencing these like these moments, memories, but yeah, does your memory, like, okay, so if somebody reads like, the 7th grade in 5 seconds, like, or 5 minutes, but just because that person's a genius doesn't mean you're a genius. You know what I mean? Like, there's how they did transfer over to your mind. If, like, I mean, just because, like, you may experience in like Einstein's memories, but would you be as smart as Einstein now?
No, but you could have like similar experiences. So there could be a time like where you would feel those connections, but they're not necessarily going to last.
Yeah, that's why I wonder when he says, he's like, well, you can finish it in 5 minutes. I'm like, then I mean, how, like, yeah, it's how much process or how long does it take your brain to download the stuff and keep?
That's kind of that's one of the reasons that Louise Fletcher's character is irritated. These are all possible things they could do. They don't know. They have to explore and see, what the limits are, what you can and can't do. And
yeah, that's always the thing with new technology. People don't get, like you said, with cell phones. Before the average person got a cell phone, you don't understand. This is like 10 years of fucking R&D before they like had a cell phone you can go buy it at a store. Like, there's all the thousands of like what could go wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, well, walking is such a good way of just being still. Like,
again, I love this part, the communication that you can have that you just haven't had or couldn't verbally, right? The feelings and the flashbacks and all the context that someone has.
Live like this, Karen. You're strangling me.
There he is. There's the walking. That's gotta be weird implications too. So imagine if, like, your partner, your wife, right? You get to argument, and then you're seeing her argue at you, but you're looking at yourself. Also, she's pissed off at you, so now you're pissed off at yourself because you're feeling her pissed offness.
Yeah, I mean, but also that you're understanding like the feelings that she has, and why. Where you would just look at it and go, why are you digging in on this stupid thing? Why are we having this argument? And then you put it on, and you're like, oh, there's a whole lot of shit that's not being said and really couldn't be said. I mean, again, it goes back to Luke, talking about memories. Have two people experience the same thing. I assure you their memories are much different.
Yeah. See me, I go into a dark place. Like, that poor girl's like, man, I really didn't want to fuck Chris. I hate myself for fucking Chris. And I'm watching memories like, God damn, I'm so sorry. It was so horrible. And the $200 I paid you wasn't enough. Like,
but then you start to get off on it.
That's right.
I love that she feels so degraded. The self-loathing. Oh my God, I'm getting erect.
It's so dark and true. Why am I enjoying this? That was part of different episodes of Black Mirror. Which, like you said, Black Mirror. I always like. I mean, I'm not sure, Jay, did you watch Black Mirror? Because I thought it was a sci-fi show. They would tackle so many interesting concepts, especially what if you are like the one episode with Anthony Mackie? Of course, everyone, my friends, like, dude, I love you. We're never fucking playing Street Fighter online together. It was like, but if you are a guy and you go into a VR virtual reality and you're a female, how does your brain process the different physical pleasures of being a woman when you're not a woman, biologically? Like, the Anthony Mackie one messed me up. God damn it.
Did you ever watch the series Electric Dreams on Amazon Prime?
Why is it so familiar? I've heard of that.
I've seen the movie.
No. Yeah, I mean, the movie is it's an entirely different thing, yes.
I've heard of it, though, Jay. It sounds really familiar.
Yeah, so it was the guy that set up and was doing the show running for Man in the High Castle. He had worked out some deal with Philip K. Dick's estate. And so Electric Dreams were essentially like Black Mirror, but based on PKD stories and things like that. He got Me Too'd because he told a dick joke at a company party and was replaced by Jennifer Salke, which worked out really well for Amazon.
Oh, Jesus. So guy at a company party, probably having a couple fucking drinks here and there, so the dick joke, and
it was pretty generic. I mean, it wasn't like I'm making fun of your dick or anything like that. It's just well, look, adults in the room, we will make adult joke, and somebody saw an opportunity.
Also, this scene right here, this excellent sequence. I mentioned James Horner's score. This is a very emotional and just great piano work in the background, and man, what a great soundtrack building up.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the assignment. He may recycle, but he does get the assignment.
Now, it could have been lost by now, but is he making a compilation video on his memories of her? Is that what he's doing? Because I got lost in that first time. He's kind of trying to put together these are my thoughts, the things the memories that I have, what you meant to me, right? Again, it's a way that you can't communicate verbally these things. Right, where he says it's me.
Yeah.
Confidential, of course, would be. Yeah, because that was my only not criticism, because most time we see memories, it's from a first person POV. Obviously, from a audience standpoint, you gotta show both actors. So
right.
That's why I was getting lost. I'm like, what is she seeing? Because we're seeing like, you figure if I have a memory, I'm not gonna have a memory of me and you, which is gonna be me looking at you. In this sequence, we're seeing both of them. So I'm like, what? I wasn't sure.
You say that, but if you actually think back to some memories, often they are third person.
It's
like you can see yourself, and it was like, I know damn well there were no mirrors around.
Yeah, I've had more than one dream sequence, or just like someone's like, hey, do you remember at one time? I was like, and I do remember something. I'm like, maybe it's because like you look in the mirror enough, you know what you look like. But there are certain times I'm like, I know, why am I thinking? Am I watching too many fucking movies? Because some of my memories are like from third person view, and I'm like,
it's because you have a kinesthetic sense of self. So when you pose a certain way or make a certain face, you have an idea of what you look like and what you're trying to project, even if it doesn't match up.
Maybe. Sound 5.
What's up, BB?
Yeah, we're watching the I call it now the term be compilation video, but yeah, this is like a compilation of his memories of her.
I was going to do a compilation on my dick, but I thought, that might be too much.
Yeah.
The compilation Luke, like, how many freaking transits have you set on fire in a week? Like, Jesus Christ. You sick fuck.
Yeah, but she's in my memories. She'll enjoy the fucking band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke isn't going to have James Horner in the soundtrack, though. It's probably going to be Def Leppard, the Pyromania album, just entirely. He'll be playing.
Hans Zimmer go brom every time everyone.
Yeah, brom.
Yeah, like fucking Luke's wife's like, why is your loop the same blowjob over and over again? You sick bastard.
That's the only one I got.
He was in slow motion too. She's like, I don't remember that being in slow motion.
Yeah,
I do. I'm always naked. and on the bus, and then I'm in jail. He wasn't a dream. Well,
yeah.
The funny part, I had it last night after I was hanging out with Jay and Nick for doing his Masculine Mondays for CISO. I just fucking like the whole I slept for 2 hours. I had this like fucking 2-month dream. I was back in prison. I hate those fucking return to prison dreams, and then wake up and like, thank God I'm not back there.
Oh yeah,
they do happen though sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, but between the violins and the piano, I'm like, man, this is shit. And the way he looks at her too, he's not being walking, he's being like a loving husband. Like, all right. Yep, they're both happy and in love, and they're both someone's about to get laid.
Oh, they're doing 9.5 weeks then.
All right.
Yeah, I've always wanted to make popcorn over an open fire like that. Or a good old Jiffy Puffs.
I mean, she's no Kim Basinger, but to be fair, he's no Mickey Rourke.
Well, compared to Mickey Rourke now.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yep.
Why do I start looking like a lesbian? What the hell happened to me? I was an 80s hot frop. Now I look like some third-rate dyke.
Yeah, I can't imagine being Mickey Rourke, right, in the 80s. And I mean, you just walked by and it was like a fucking tidal wave, from women. And he goes, nah, I need to get some plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And then it fucks up and he just keeps going. And it was like, oh, bro, what's up?
Yeah, then he gets his face fucking punched in 50 million times.
Mickey Rourke's one of the guys where he would sneeze and woman would come in her pants. God damn, you sexy bastard, you. Do you feel any rhubarb in your dream?
No.
Proctor, listen, some of the best sex I theoretically would have had.
Yeah. Some of the best sex other people had was when I was in prison.
I just did look at Luke. This film was actually rated PG.
Yep.
So not even PG-13. Oh, so
that's before PG-13.
Yep. Had a dream about getting pepper in my eye at work. My eye was burning when I woke up. It was over a decade before. Yeah, well, there's definitely been dreams, Booster. People have woken up with bruises. It's been fucking documented. Like it's the mind is a powerful thing.
Yeah, a lot of times it's kind of post hoc. The dream is, oh, my eye is burning. It then inserts into dream explanation. You wake up and go, oh, it must have been the dream that caused it. No.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, that kid has just touched the bed that they were having sex on.
Well,
get away from the bed. We haven't chose the sheet. Why are you acting like this is normal? We just had sex. You should be grossed out by this.
Luke, I don't know how you I don't know if you know how that kid was made or not, but
yeah, like there's a man and a woman.
Yeah, the kid literally is sex residue.
It's when the mommy bear and daddy bear fall in love.
Yeah, the bed is practically sprayed with one of your brothers that will never be born.
Now this guy you might not want to touch the bed.
I've got a few friends that would do this.
Yeah. That dressing gown must be fucking crusty now.
There's your boobs.
Yep. PG.
At this point, he's just fucking shooting sand. He's shooting sand. There's nothing left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like his body's just going through the motion. Like,
yeah, there's a big pool of fucking spooge underneath him somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna need a pry bar to get these shorts off of him.
Surprised walking and slip on it. Oh shit!
Jeez, I just stepped in it. These are new shoes. I got
stuck to the floor. I need some help here. Good news is we've invented a new industrial adhesive. Yeah.
First thing is he wakes up angry. Give it to me. God damn it, Mike, give it to me.
Yeah, again.
He's like, I only came 64 times, god damn it. I was trying to set an even 100. Like, damn, dude.
I mean, if nothing else, he's just getting that huge endorphin and dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Right. And you think heroin's good. Try the shit your brain makes.
That's been fucking Arnold and Pumping Iron about his organs.
Yeah, I just keep coming. I'm coming all the time.
Like, goddamn, Arnold. I've lifted weights too, but boy, what the hell kind of weights are you lifting? He's just looking at him. Hal's like, you son of a bitch. You were. I don't know where I'm getting all this energy. Well, you should be tired, man, if anything. Shit. I heard disability. I heard indeterminate. All right. Did he just again?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great during a conversation. Hey, look, it's one time I just what's going on? Nothing. He fucking did it mid-sentence. That's impressive.
Again, he's done some damage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right there, he says, I'm more than I was. I mean, well, yeah. Shit. I'm a brand new man.
Well, yeah, this is also, again, the technology, like when people use it or abuse it, often give it mystical qualities.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shit places are here.
Yeah, I mean, because your brain only does like figure. We all have like limitations. Like there's only so much like semen you can produce or dopamine you can produce. So like at that point, like your brain, the whole like long term effects were like whatever dopamine chemicals he's producing from orgasms, it's like your brain just it's gonna like run out.
Well, and look at the number of people that take hallucinogens and then claim they had some sort of religious experience and it changed them, and he's kind of been through a similar thing.
Yeah.
I saw God. He was red with horn. Nothing like it described in the Bible.
I thought God's tits would be bigger, but otherwise.
I was expecting God to look like Alanis Morissette. God got totally wrong.
Good opera music for Jillian.
Oh boy.
Boy, all the smoke in the background too. Actually, I can't tell if it's a cigarette or because it looks like a soldering iron.
She's got a cigarette by the side of her.
Damn. It's hardcore.
She burns herself trying to reach the cigarette.
I'm guessing that's probably like early like 80s like nitroglycerin because I see him put it under her tongue.
Yeah.
She always say that, so
yeah. It's typical for angina.
I always like it when a character knows they were fucking on the way out, but still leaves something for the hero to get one on the adversaries.
Yeah, again, it shows how smart she is, but also that this is the last. Nobody else could do this, and she's a scientist. She's always trying to push the boundaries. What if I could? Yeah, here you go.
There it is. It was the whole memory. It's the left arm first. She lost all feeling her left arm,
chest and arm, and her teeth are gritting because her. I assure you, her jaw aches like a motherfucker.
Of course, here's popping. The way she says no, it's just like, oh no. I'm like, oh man, like look at that shit.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, it's like 911 or something.
I got to dial out first, Puck.
Yeah, got down 9. God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, she kicks out there.
Yeah, the pain and fear.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Miles Dyson holding on to that block of the model before he trying to hold on to dear life before he detonates. Trying not to detonate that fucking bomb.
I'm not sure how much longer I can hold on to this. The music don't help either. The music just has that whole like like all right, man. Fucking A. I mean, look, she can kind of walk. All right, she's fine.
Yeah, just rub some dirt on it.
Oh, she's standing up on 2 feet. You know, just try to stretch it out. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I can get it out. I'm fine. Just sheer willpower.
But
again,
Great
I just
score.
love straight up science. You know that she's like, okay, I'm going out, but this is an opportunity that to record something that for posterity that no one else will.
Yeah, it definitely help the human race not be a detriment, right? Pressing the buttons.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, but seeing the computer monitors too, and as she screams.
And this is where we start to say that can the mind go to be so powerful enough that it can see heaven if you? It's can't really finish that fucking sentence. It's so complex for me, anyway.
Well, the thing is, as we've seen, like, you know, the ability to taste or experience things, or, you know, the guy that, you know, is stuck in permagasm. What happens when Mike tries to replay this is it nearly kills him. Yeah, he has to disable certain parts of it. Yeah, because he starts having a heart attack when he's playing
it. So I hear just like the cold beeping of monitors, and so
still recording.
Yep.
Something's going on with that brain. No, it's not.
That's flatline, yeah. Like I said, Jay, it's like there's a good like another minute after she's definitely dead where she's still recording something.
Well, brain death takes quite a few minutes.
Oh, there you go, Michael. Took your fucking sweet time. Hey, buddy, we're watching Brainstorm from 1983. My timestamp.
Yeah, fucking hell, how you doing, man?
59 minutes.
I streamed a couple of times as well, so
yeah,
always welcome. Always welcome.
This is pre-Oculus Quest.
A little higher spec too.
Yeah.
I might do a hidden gems review on this one day, because this is like maybe the third time I've watched this now. Really does deserve more love.
It does.
It really does. Yeah.
Michael lost his best friend.
It's his mentor, and yeah.
Occasionally we'll stay out overnight, you know, sharing drinks, and sometimes one thing will happen to another. You know, all for a while, but it got in the way of our professional life. Yeah, I was young, I was experienced in the ways of lovemaking, you know. She taught me a few things before I started using them on you, Natalie Wood.
Mentors with benefits.
I do love it when Luke does Nelson Mandela like that.
Yeah.
Is that accurate, Jay? So
yeah, wait till you see Nelson's column.
So it would have been same year as War Games, 83. After Blade Runner.
Yeah. See, it was War Games.
Well, I think it was actually shot in 81, wasn't it?
Good point. Yeah. So yeah, because War Games was 83. So let's see, when was
Blade Runner's 82. Looker was 81.
Storm shot. Sorry, filmed. Yeah, the Brainstorm was primarily shot between September 1981, October 1982. And then, let's see, California.
When did Natalie Wood die?
So the film was halted when she died on November 29th, 1981.
Right.
Before filming eventually wrapped in 1982. Wow.
Yeah, and it became a big thing as well, and it proper put the director off ever doing a Hollywood movie ever again.
So while the film required over 1 year of reshoots, editing, and restructuring. So yes, that's crazy. A whole year of reshoots.
Yeah, and the studio really considered just walking from it. Yep, and here he goes. He's busy having
acute palpitation, heart rate increase. Do you see everything too? Yep, right there. It's just he yanked it all fast as fuck too.
Yeah,
get the shot off your head, pal. And it's crazy too because he only had the headset on for like seconds.
Doesn't matter. As soon as it turned on, it was in middle of heart attack for her.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying. It just shows like how powerful it's like. He just barely fucking tapped into it, man. Like,
yep. You experience what it records.
Respiration, heart function. Okay.
I do love when this idiot decides to replicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because scientists can never fucking think of the consequences, can they?
Well, this guy, I mean, the junior G-man who also was at Stanford and Bell, but was clearly, a chimp. That I'm with the smart people. Look at me, but he thinks he's smart. It's the hubris that fucks him.
Yeah, and plus Luke, the endless thing from Jeff Goldblum. Friggin' Ian Malcolm was like, you're too busy wondering, like, whether you should versus, you could. And
you could or should. Yeah. Well, again, I understand this. I'm a smart guy. And it was like, you're not. You didn't actually invent this. You don't know it like they did.
Yeah. What is he crazy? Yeah, there you go. Yes, like I said, their friend there, he's like, this is sick. We shouldn't be doing this.
Right. Yeah. Cliff Robinson's like, hold up. And then government boy, I'll take responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, Jim. Well, that's one too. So Walken, his Michael character, is like, well, if we're disabling the receptors, like different aspects of it, then what are you still studying then?
He's shutting down the cardiac, the breathing and all that, right? So he's just wanting the mental side of it, not the.
Gotcha. And his music too.
Yeah.
Into the background, like the sound, it's like shrieking and groaning, and of course, yeah, the other kid did put the inhibitors on.
They're like, I'm sure he's fine.
Shit, I thought it was going to be a sex thing. It's not. It's a dying thing. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see Michael's just all calm and collected. The other guy's just like, oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I think the junior tech actually warns that guy. He's like, I don't know. They said something about shutting up. He's like, shut up. I know what I'm doing. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Gonna work well.
War Games. That's been one I've not seen in a long time.
Also cool too, like how it just pans out the camera of like her corpse and stuff to almost like it's like looking down on her.
The out of body experience.
Yeah.
And then you see your life.
Yeah, really getting a bit more out there at the end, doesn't it? Because then they start turning the fucking whole factory into like a big warehouse, don't they? You got fucking.
Well, it's like right here. It's after she dies, is her brain just replaying all from memories, and that's what he's seeing right now.
Right.
Yeah, and a bit of products placement in the memories as well. Have a Coke.
I love delicious Sprite. Sprite is awesome.
Yeah.
Vodka.
Let's not help her buy Fanac robot arms because they seem to knock shit down.
This lemon lime flavor for good old Sprite. I just highly recommend it. There we go. See, yeah, that's what it's kind of unique though. Now look at watching again because now it's first person mode. So now he's like versus the previous scene was third person.
Yeah.
What's I didn't get it first, but I just watching the second, third time. I do appreciate what they're going for because like this is, I guess, like the more personal memories like this. You want to see it to her POV.
She's living her life, not
it's not using the wide angle lens as well. Just makes it even more.
The fisheye.
Yeah.
He called her babe.
Yeah, and all of this. So the again, when you're in the brainstorm stuff, Trumbull wanted this shot at 70 millimeter and higher frame rates, so it was like hyper real.
Yeah. I like even too, like as Michael and Walken's watching this, you see like slowly like as he's getting covered in sweat.
Yeah.
and just like, but his facial reactions to like what she's feeling.
Yeah, but it's both minds, right? He's still him, but he's also experiencing the thing that she went through, and he's feeling the regret because he didn't realize everything that she was carrying.
Is that true, Jim? You know what? Is this called Green Needle in UK?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if you're joking or not.
Called Made in Canada.
Stores. I like how it becomes a bit of a spy thing at the end, though, when Natalie Wood and Christopher Walken have to pretend to have this big blowout so they can fool the people who are trying to stop to them.
Yeah.
So you've got great concepts. You've got very good, likable characters as well who feel very realistic, but they're also very smart and flawed. They're competent. And you've got this very good little fun ending that's not afraid to be a little bit ridiculous while still being very philosophical or ambiguous, everything.
Yeah, and still has, I mean, so it's a sci-fi that still has a very human aspect to it that works well.
Yeah.
Right. You really care about these characters. You can, and the idea that he's trying to get access to her tape because that's kind of the last will and testament, the what she bequeathed to him.
Yeah.
And
with Alex right here, I feel like when Alex talking to Michael, he's not being some corporate douchebag. He's like, I don't want you a vegetable. I want you being hurt. He actually does care about him as a friend.
He does. I mean, he's again, he's stuck in the middle.
Yeah. There's no philosophical question. Why do you have to die before you go? She was beautiful in her death. It's like this tape she left me.
Yeah, it comes forward to his character arc as well. He's becoming a lot naive now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, well, the world has been shifted under him, and he kind of had, everything that he was dealing with. Yeah, they're technical problems, but they're not, existential. Now he suddenly has this opportunity to step onto a frontier that nobody has been able to observe and come back.
Yeah. I help you, but never leave me again. Brainstorm is Green Needle. It was an audio similarity between Ben 10 toys. Yeah, I didn't watch much. Christian watched a lot of Ben 10. I skipped out on it.
Yeah, I was way too old for that by the time it came out.
Oh, I thought Fairly Odd Parents was funny as hell because Cosmo. He's a fucking moron. Nice and peaceful. Oh, here's crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, take away the whole adrenaline rush he's feeling, but yeah, from just a scientific standpoint to study that shit.
Yeah, I mean, your biggest thing, again, this is they were already on the cutting edge of like technology. Now he's on a frontier of science that's unexplored.
Who is we? It's my lab. Taking over my shit. Now he's pissed.
Not anymore.
Here's a whole fucking Green Goblin. You can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrifice?
I need to go talk to a mirror real quick.
You're out, Norman. It's like, am I? I love that.
The heart. Go for the heart.
Oh, Alex steps in. Mike, no, you're unhinged. What's looking at? So, like, Alex, I mean, is he like I guess he feels like Michael's too close to this. He's trying to set the boundaries for him.
He's already lost. I mean, he lost Louise in now. Michael is engaging this risky behavior, and he's like, nope, I'm not going to have that, even if I have to kind of be an asshole by locking him out.
Well, plus too, it's not being a friend, also damage control. If Michael does something where like he gets killed, and now how's the look on Alex for being the head of this stuff? And like, you already lost one person, now second person died.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in charge of a project. You can, I lost someone, and then somebody else goes, no, but I could do it. And I'd be like, no, it's just not going to happen. I'm not through action or inaction allowing that to happen.
I like the fact that in 1983 we had all these automatic robots coming around in factories, and it's great.
That was actually a thing, and caused a lot of consternation in the 70s and 80s. Was automation of factories, and
because it's just the past couple of years we see all these everyone's pissed off about Tesla bots and losing jobs, automated machines. It's like, well, at times you said, Jay, it's like every generation's like these new automated machines that came out the past 2-3 years. Like,
been to an automotive plant. Who do you think is doing the welding and moving body panels and all that stuff? It isn't people.
But it's also a nice setup for the climax as well, isn't it? When they start hacking into the company and cause it to go all funhouse on everyone.
Yep. Good distraction.
No, it's funny. Bush is like every generation is like this brand new technology that we only our generation invented.
Nobody's ever encountered problems like we have. Okay, Sparky. Yeah, I need to just start saying same shit, different generation.
Yeah, really.
It is kind of getting to the point now, like, how much more can we invent? I mean, have we invented everything now? We've already got these AI robots that are fucking probably going to wipe us all out soon. Anyway.
Earlier Jay mentioned sex. I'm already seeing some of these Japanese sex robots. That's going to be the new $1 trillion industry once they the silicone skin and they can actually, sweat and shit like that. And
I hate to break it to you, but in the 90s, my joke was I'm going to do a startup and it's going to be based on teledildonics. Because this shit was already, this is same shit, different generation. Oh my God, this is definitely the end of technology. Everybody said in every generation as they got older.
Yeah.
You'll never break the sound barrier. Come on. I mean, that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
A computer in every home. Psst, that's silly.
Alan snack bar, Bush.
Look right there, Jay. Look at the size of that fucking thing. It's like that.
See, that's some good shit right there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's a terminal. That's not even the computer.
Yeah. Yeah, the computer's in a fucking that's in a garage in the background.
No, they're dialing into it over telephone lines.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. This is because people keep forgetting this is fucking because the internet wasn't really live until at least for me, like where web TV, I was like 17, 18, so like late 90s, but like telephone lines and communication, they were doing.
Yeah, we were doing dial up in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. No, by the way, that's how the internet connected a lot of stuff early on.
I remember too buying web TV. First time I logged into web TV, I was like, what's this thing called the internet? I've never heard of this internet type thing. And like I can look at pictures and videos on my TV. That's definitely not pornography.
No, definitely not.
First thing I'm looking into.
All that internet porn. Fucking Quagmire with his one muscle arm.
The episode Quagmire's like, Peters, you never heard of the internet? Wait, what? This was 1993. And
what was that Randy said himself? Once you've seen Japanese schoolgirls puke on each other, it's hard to go back to Playboy.
No, because you did once because you went into Randy's accent, which is kind of disturbing. But like, every time you do an American accent, when you in pornography or something, it's kind of disturbing. Like,
Luke learned all of his English from rotten.com.
Yeah, I never hear he never says nothing American that's pleasant or nice. It's just like murdering people or doing something fucking.
D is for disemboweled corpse.
Yeah, the other guys like Marina. So what's the point? It's like why they goading him into like hacking in for? Like, aren't they trying to stop him?
So one of the things you would do, security person, you don't just kill them at the first dialing, because then they could come in from another way, whatever. I want to get as deep as possible, right up until I want to see what you're actually looking for. But
there's a bit curious.
I want to see your exploits up to a certain point, because if I can then erase all of those, it's going to be much harder for you to come in the second time.
This is where James Horner goes full on Jerry Goldsmith, I think.
Yeah.
Negative memory, psychotic episodes. All right, that's really in a suitcase. Look at the size of that. Was it?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty portable. Look at the luggables from that era. Your portable computer was 60, 70 pounds.
God damn.
Look at an Osborne 1 or a K Pro.
Yeah, especially there's definitely D in Northern English there, Boosh.
Yay, tape robots.
Oh wow. Something too. I just like the whole whirring of like.
Oh yeah. I mean, that tape robot library is set up pretty stupid. You generally just have tape robot have to grab thing, turn back around. I need to carry it an extra 3 feet. All right, I don't know who designed this, but they were dummy.
It's dummy from Iron Man.
So mad, like when I was a kid, the giant number 5 in Short Circuit. Like, look, it's real. That's a real robot they're building. And all right, wow, this is a great movie. This real functional robot. Fuck.
This is there's like a couple of clips that I put together. Like if I was ever going to do a show, one of them is this one where he goes, "Warning,
severe trauma." Now, he just said this shouldn't be played by government personnel.
Yep.
You have 4. Terminate this tape.
And then Rick Astley shows up, and then we're going to give you up. Oh, that's enough. That's way too much.
Whoa. Rick rolled again.
He took the headset off in a heartbeat. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, well. He's like, I didn't even have my ball gag if we're going to do BDSM. Come on.
Yep, his son loves that pool.
His son loves something else more.
Brainstorm project. Also, as you do an expedition, make sure you're have a nice bag of Lay's potato chips to go with that expedition dump. Oh, Alex, what are you doing?
This kid was not spanked enough as a child.
Or it's just
walking in his parents' room with fucking boundaries, kid.
Sure, yeah. I'll put on Dad's headset. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Sorry, it was Ruffles. Ruffles potato chips.
Can't believe it. This is salted. I asked for cheese.
Oh no. Who's wearing this headset? Son of a bitch.
That's what happens when you don't listen to your parents.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is actually technically good parenting then.
Yeah. I mean, it's long overdue. If they'd have beat him when he was young. Yeah.
It's like, I guarantee you won't touch my shit again, will you, little fucker? My guys. He's a guy you got to find out.
That's right.
Yes.
We've already established you're fucking around. Now we're going to the finding out phase.
Yeah, he cock blocks his fucking dad when he's getting it on with his fucking mum.
Yeah.
He goes to his bedroom and starts playing around with the headset.
Yep.
What a dick.
Maybe he left it out. He might have left it out there on purpose.
Yeah. I sure hope Chris doesn't go up.
Yeah, that kid never fucking listens. Maybe if I leave that then he puts it on, he might learn a thing or two.
Yeah, I remember my dad's sock drawer. I made that mistake.
Oh.
Every dad had a sock drawer. Fuck.
Please tell me the socks weren't solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say which kind of sock are we talking about?
Yeah, the tapes I found. So I didn't have no problem with my son because he had a smartphone, so I accepted it. It was him finding my porno. Like, he's already got a phone. Have you seen my kid?
They can't stop him shaking. I keep telling them, stop shaking him then.
The way he says that, nobody locks me out.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yeah, but look at her. She's using her brain here as well while he's lashing out.
Yep.
Look at that look on her face she's giving him. Smart lady. Not smart enough to avoid the fucking boats, but still smart lady.
Yeah, that's fine.
He changed lanes fast. Yeah, take a rest. Yeah, rest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and again, they're familiar enough with each other. He realizes she's playing something else, so he kind of goes along.
Yeah.
But by the time they get to here, that plan is well hatched.
Well, if you're driving a Bronco, I mean that's a high quality vehicle that will never be used again in high speed police chases.
At least they avoided the white one.
I'd have laughed if they got out of the car and said, "Okay, we drove all the way up here, and you still don't have a plan." I thought this one.
Yeah, really.
Fucking car genuine.
Look, I gave you roadhead. I don't know what more you need. Okay, yeah, it's a good point.
Sorry, I was thinking about cowbell. I got a fever, and the only remedy is more cowbell.
I think the best roadhead.
To get out the Brainstorm device and start recording cowbell.
I love how fucking Parenthood with Steve Martin and Mary Elizabeth. She's like, I'm so tense and I want to relax you.
I love Parenthood. That is so good. Yeah. What were you doing, honey? Would you like to demonstrate?
We're watching it as a kid. I first didn't get that joke until like 10 years later. Oh shit.
I love when his kid comes in wearing the chaps and is just bare ass and he goes, "Would you like me to wear that later?"
Yeah. That shit was early Keanu Reeves too, man.
Yeah, they're just fun together, them two. Especially at the ending.
Yeah. Can I help you too? Government spy staring at me.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you take a picture? Hey, why don't you bowl my wife in front of me while I watch? Eh? Would you like that? Huh?
Yeah, I would.
Don't do that. Yeah. On first watch, I'm telling myself like, is he really flipping out, or is like there's something missing here?
Again, smart. They're staging the scene.
That's what I said. That's what I'm watching. This like I was like, okay, either this either going two ways. He's actually flipping the fuck out, or this was already pre-planned. I'm like, I gotta watch the second time. Like,
damn, I really wish I'd slapped her a couple of times just to make it real.
Yeah, babe. It's all about the realism. I'm just trying to sell the character.
Jimmy, you're stuck in a computerized masturbatory loop up there. No, ma.
I'm a debater.
Man, the music they're killing the piano, James Horner.
Yeah, see now it sounds like Capricorn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I have in my library that I can use now? Here.
Yeah.
Man, look at those 80s phones. Miss those
are
things.
High tech, man.
I'll pick that fucker up. I think the thing's like a 90-pound phone.
Hello.
Oh, that's the computer and everything.
Rubbish.
See, that's the portable terminals that that their company makes.
I phoned the doctor. Supposed to be fine. Yep, I'm crazy about you.
Look at that, man. 9,600 baud. Boy, they are rich bitches.
Then it gets interrupted by a fucking pop-up ad that says, "Making money today is so much easier than you think."
Yeah. Hot singles available in your area.
Secure. Boop, boop. Project Brainstorm.
Yeah, look at them going all fucking spy movie couple on their asses.
Exactly. Well, they do have some help.
Yeah, these whole deep horns in the build-up, it's like,
yep. You're just waiting for the Reliant to come out from behind a building or something. Con.
Click down to 1,000. Click down to get 1,000 presents. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Yeah, look at those monitors too. Yep. Just the buttons.
And Khan's going to shoot across the hull of that tape library, take him by surprise.
No, they turned on the park. Damn. So again, so all these scenes, I said cheat. Yeah, they put all of her scenes into the end of the film, but like it was, they had to re-edit stuff. But
yeah, they had to cut a lot of stuff and.
Goddamn robots.
Control center, some of the machines win. Retard.
See, this is, again, if this was the trash truck driver from Terminator, he'd have recognized this is some white people shit, and I'm just leaving.
That was him. I thought I recognized him. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, hell no. You know they're going to blame me for this shit. No, I'm getting out of here.
He's running on the forklift. It's goddamn Skynet. God's madness.
Yep. Now he's figured out. No, that's some white people shit. I gotta go.
Load tape, Lillian. Yep. Funny how it says toxic on it.
The interesting thing about this is that but this was made before CDs became a thing. But they're using optical storage, but they're doing it with a tape paradigm.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me a story like we used to. Well, stepbrother, I was working on the washing machine and
man, those visuals of the memories, it's almost like Lawnmower Man-esque right here. The way he's pulling shit.
Yeah, I mean, because I know they started doing like computer animation in sometime in the mid-80s with The Last Starfighter, but was they doing it a bit earlier as well here?
So actually it goes back to the 50s. This is slit scan.
Put the damn things down. We can't. Whole operation's been bypassed.
No, I actually do remember about what the first computer game as well being in the 50s, and it was basically just like chess pieces with wires attached to all the computers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we had that, but we also had you could do displays with oscilloscopes, things like that. But what SlitScan was doing is essentially like you can do a single line readout, and you do multiple as the tape as your film moves. The slit scan displays something different, and so you can draw lines and all that. That's why I think it's Vertigo that uses it first.
He's pointing a gun at an arm. Hold it right there. He just sprays him down. Look, fuck out of here. I didn't know they had water activated film. Right.
Well, they do, but that's more like soap suds than proper closed cell activated foam.
That's what I was wondering. But like, you know what?
You'd use it for packing. No, this is going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where the ending does get a little bit ridiculous. It's like it kind of becomes a bit slapsticky, doesn't it?
It's chaos.
Well, I mean, it does help that like the people that are now in charge don't actually understand the tech, and so yeah, you're up against the people who built a lot of this stuff and understand it.
Those 80s graphics.
If I pass a compressor, it must be that damn Ray Palpatine.
Sam, it's Dennis Nedry sabotaged the park again. Got his phone line. Shit.
Bukalaloza made a Jurassic Park reference to Dennis Nedry. See? Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Bush, 2001 was 1968.
Really? Sure.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, 2001 did get made in 2001.
Oh, the movie. Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Look at all this nice.
I need to check out the sequel.
Oh shit!
Bubbles.
That's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, watch out for those ball bearings. I fell on them too.
Sticky, those.
The master left these ball bearings on the fucking floor.
Well, that's the wrong master cutoff.
Sure, Michael, they're coming for you.
Yeah.
Done pissed them off.
Oh, hi, guys.
Oh, Michael, you got like mob ties. I've seen your films.
Yeah. Play Russian roulette with him.
Yeah, we'll be coming up to a moment later where we see what looks like hell, and I almost thought it was a clip from Event Horizon for a second. Then,
yeah, they're just ramping up the music right now. Jeez. All right, Alex, like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't have cut corners, and we should have chose safety glass instead of just plate.
Oh, safety first. 400 days on an accident. Well,
yeah.
Oh no, he's blocked by gates and
No, that's fine. I got 4-wheel drive and low.
Yeah, really. This game won't stop me.
It's an 80s Bronco. It probably has a cow catcher on the front by default.
Yeah.
Factory.
I would have laughed if he stopped it and said, "Oh God, has anybody got a quarter?"
Yeah. Somebody go back and get a shitload of dimes.
We've got to do that one day, below. We've got to do Blazing Saddles. We do. You know what? Wait, do it on Black History Month. Next Black History.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Gino's too. Between friggin', we got Orgasmo. I'm gonna get you, sucker. God, I gotta watch it, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do that again. That's God, so
Pootie Tang.
Yeah. Don't say that because like Rachel's like, oh, I said, told Rachel I'll text her after we're done. I was like, one thing I can't, bitch. We got still plenty of films to watch.
Oh, I was sending Gary films.
What does it say? Thanks.
Over the last.
Yeah, there's a couple there that I'm absolutely really keen on, actually. Especially your last suggestion, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried breaking door with a fire extinguisher. All he did was knock down the blinds.
Yeah, well, we created something brilliant, but we destroyed it so it wouldn't become anything ugly.
We can't get in, damn it. There you go. Well,
oh sure, they had the black man breaking in her.
Yeah, really. God. What's racism?
Here we go.
There you go. Got the man saw.
Bust out the abrasive saw. Let's go.
No, all that tape. 5. Oh, that damn 5558 number again.
Uh-huh. Damn you, Tommy Two-Tone.
555. Listen, if you don't want to talk to me again, just say. No need to be a dick about it.
Come on.
Great. Now we're in fucking Hellraiser. Jesus.
Yeah, I was thinking that Event Horizon. It was very Lovecrafty in there.
Yeah.
And that shit does not belong in the fucking PG movie.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Brainstorm actually summoned the Cenobites. That was problematic.
Those 80s crossovers.
Set the playback for Lament configuration.
Yeah, but I do like how ambiguous it is as well. Like, did he actually see heaven, or is it just some kind of chemicals into his rushing in his brain that managed to get captured up by the brainstorm thing?
Yeah.
B-sides covered.
Petey Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law.
Wow.
But I think you can sort of see the ending is a tad bit rushed. It's still pretty good and ambiguous, but you can sort of tell they were really working with what they had after the death of
on top of
Natalie Wood.
Entire year of fucking reshoots, man. Oh boy.
Imagine if she hadn't died and they wouldn't have needed to resort to that. I wonder if the movie would have been stronger for it.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what the original script was.
Yeah. Probably is somewhere.
Yeah, I guess I'm reading now what they said. What they did was, I guess they used her sister for wide shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the original script is on the internet somewhere. I read the original 89 Batman script, and there was a lot of good differences in that were later used in the movie.
I just wonder too, like, if they're doing an entire year of reshoots, most films take like what 2 or 3 months to shoot. Like, not just give her foundation money, but like just why not recast her? You know what I mean? At that point, I mean, if you do an entire,
it was a star attraction.
Yeah. She was kind of the money for the movie.
Yeah, Walken wasn't really known well enough to be a draw.
Yeah, no, even though he had I think he had an Oscar nomination for Deer Hunter and
Deer Hunter. But it's like, let's go see that sci-fi thing with the guy who played Russian roulette and shot himself. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
they put someone on the fucking map actually. Especially when he was up against De Niro, who was killing it at the time.
Let's see. Brainstorm.
Yep. Just Reliant to show up.
I typed it in, so it says the decision not to recast Natalie Wood after her death in November was driven by a combination of artistic, logistical, and personal factors. Director Douglas Trumbull, insisted on completing the film with the existing footage rather than replacing her.
Yeah,
there you go. So shut. So
I would actually defy that because she was one of the essential components, and because she was an essential component, that's why the movie was greenlit. Without
the studio really thought about just doing the insurance claim and calling it a day.
No, my husband. He's seeing something.
Yeah, no, is he seeing heaven, or is it just something that's happening to his brain?
Because is it just a chemical cascade, or and that's kind of the point. He's like, oh, I can say this thing nobody has. I was like, yeah, but can you?
Yep, just allowing you to come to your conclusions, not spelling it out, and just letting the audience decide for themselves.
I'm waiting for E.T. to show up with his finger.
Or Neil Breen.
Oh yeah. Who am I? What am I?
Here.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil Breen is E.T. I'll be right here. I can't believe I'll be right here.
Look, all these butterflies or angels or Neil Breenisms.
The angels symbolize me and all my prolificness.
Get up, Michael. How dare you go to heaven without me, you selfish bastard?
Hey, he promised. He promised he wouldn't leave.
Don't worry, I'll be plenty alive after this movie comes out. Yeah. Which is more I can say for someone right next to me.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe she should have promised.
It's like, we made it. There we go. Fuck those Wright brothers. I went further.
Nice little callback as well.
Look at the stars. I was up there.
Yeah. That's when you know you got a good script. There's good payoffs. There's good payoffs from setups and good callbacks from earlier moments.
We did it. Don't worry. The government's still after us, but we did it. Yeah, they float away on a snow globe. Yeah,
that's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. That really does sound like The Abyss, doesn't it? That.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie. I haven't seen that in years. That's the first time I've seen it in a long time.
Oh, Christ, I mean, the people who worked on it probably did not have a fucking good time, according to Drinker's Production, Albert.
Yeah.
It's been, but like I said, it's been a while. I need to check it out again.
Damn, this is from New York Times from 1983. Holy, it says, trying to read the stats about Natalie Wood. The position of MGM was never that Brainstorm cannot be finished. I don't believe there's any picture that can't be finished. And Brainstorm was 90% completed. That's why, according to a Trumbull. But the studio made a creative decision that we could not film the script that had been originally approved. With the changes that Doug wanted to make, the film might have turned out less well than the original. Okay. Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a mess, you know, and again, they're looking at it, and I know that MGM thought long and hard about just collecting the insurance.
Yeah, it says up until her death, MGM spent $11 million in the film, and this was 1983. It's $11 million is no small amount of money.
Yeah, this is an expensive movie.
Trumbull. Okay, the insurance company agreed to pay $2.75 million. Okay, damn. No doubles had to be used. In fact, one scene with Miss Wood was actually cut from the film as part of a romantic montage sequence. It was one of the most beautiful scenes in the film. With some people who saw the scene made it think of Natalie Wood, so we cut that.
Sure. Yeah, because it's there's a canoe on a pond and she drowned.
Cheers. So they want to invest another $3.5 million required to complete the special effects. MGM once again balked. Jeez. So instead of selling the film, they worked out a unique deal with Lloyd's London, where
Lloyd's insurance.
Yeah, they invested over $6 million. Wow, in Brainstorm. For the first time in history, an insurance company owns a percentage of a movie's profits. Holy shit!
Wow,
look at that.
Not sure they got any of that.
I was just going to say, didn't yeah, I did. Skeptical about how well that worked out for Lloyd.
Yeah. Damn. So, all right, anything else completed? Yeah, and just think that this was from New York Times back in 1983. So, what a film. It has a strange, well, I guess it wasn't really bad production in a sense, just that one of the main actors dies, but it wasn't like production hell like The Abyss or other films like
Yeah, I mean, it turns into
shit.
production hell after that, because again, it's the MGM kind of pulled back on what they had originally promised with the effects, what they were going to allow him to do. There's so many delays and screwing around, and it was after this Trumbull basically said, I'm never going to direct again. I think he ended up doing it, but it was a while before he did.
Yeah, it makes you wonder too, with like, okay, without the reshoots, I mean, would it have been? I mean, the box office was 10 million, 1983. I mean,
you were never going to make money off of this. Again, it was this is, oh man, we make sci-fi, and here come Money Train just flowing down. Especially since they would have greenlit this after Empire, and like, oh boy, there's a huge demand for sci-fi. And I was like, well, no, Star Wars, not the same.
Well, it says it too. It's like, despite its poor box office, the film was often remembered for its innovative, high-tech, and sensory-focused special effects. Impact: the challenge production led director Douglas Trumbull to move away from Hollywood. Yeah. Damn.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he really had the patience to finish this movie, considering all the problems that had occurred, particularly after Natalie Wood's passing. But that's dedication for you. But I mean, the guys. I mean, he was such an innovative thinker as well. To have made something like this, which again, much like Looker, is a movie that maybe audiences just weren't ready for, or they were so used to getting the spaceships, explosions, all that kind of thing, that's really what they perceived as being science fiction. I mean, this is so much more than that.
It does feel like overall, Gary, like we do see, the more I'm watching with you guys, these older sci-fi films, they seem like they do have like a definitely cult following, because it seems like most of these aren't getting any kind of like audience or critics high scores, but the people who do watch them speak very highly of them.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a genre movie, and the thing about sci-fi is there's plenty of people that they'll claim they like sci-fi. What they like is just a generic story with some sort of sci-fi skin suit and action man thing go boom. Sci-fi is even like literature wise, if you go to a bookstore or look at the sales numbers, hard sci-fi doesn't sell well, but it sells consistently. And so you always kind of have to adjust down the what are your expectations and what are the budgets.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I'm not really looking forward to Project Hail Mary, if I'm completely honest with you, because I wasn't keen on The Martian.
Okay.
Just didn't do anything for me. But and The Martian movie, I thought, I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the book. I thought it was boring. I thought it'd been done before. That whole Robinson Crusoe on Mars thing had been done over and over again. Just bored me.
I think the claim was, oh, but this is realistic, and I was like, hey, hold up, maybe not so much. But this one, everybody's like, well, it's the guy from The Martian, and he does kind of hard sci-fi. And I was like, no, he does not, and I can assure you, this one is going to be magical bullshit with a veneer of sci-fi on it, and I think it'll attract kind of the same people that fangirl over Interstellar, thinking that that's some sort of sci-fi masterpiece when it's just magic bullshit.
I'm just curious, budget. What was the budget in box office for Martian? So budget was 108 million and grossed 630. I didn't know it did that well. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Project Hail Mary is like 250.
Yeah, because I was talking to Nia about that, because Nia's like, he read one thing saying 200. I was like, well, I've read 250, but that's number two. That's 250 production.
Yeah, no marketing.
Yep.
And they have been marketing the hell out of it.
Yeah. So, especially in friggin' 2026. Yes, gross reported production of 248.
Yep.
But of course, it says following tax credits, okay. But even if the UK was true and said the budget's down 200, still either way, if that was true, 200 still 200. Of course, break even roughly 500 based on 2 times budget. And like I said, our friend Neatlis said that he's based on what he's watched this film and his prediction. He's like, not a terrible film. He goes, I just don't see this film making $1 billion by any means. So it might have a go up in a weekend, but
yeah, and I think they're being generous if they're saying there was only 100 million in marketing done on this. I mean, this thing has been blanketed.
Yeah, and of course, and here you already have from Screen Rant fucking 4 hours ago. Yeah, Project Hail Mary's streaming release date. When would it be on debut on Prime Video? And that's the fucking problem, isn't it? It's like the film's not even fucking out yet. You're already like, how fast can I go stream it? God damn, guys, you wonder why theaters are struggling for?
No, the reason theaters are struggling is because shit movies. I don't care when this thing, it's going to go streaming. I might watch it streaming, but I'm not especially interested in it to begin with. But if you're an impressive enough movie, you'll attract people. The problem is that Hollywood's just been releasing dog turd after dog turd.
Now, I'm curious on to see the budget because I think that the first one is funny and stupid, but like, see this now Ready or Not 2 should have a very small budget. It should not, because the kind of film it is. What is the budget on this? It's actually been 6 years since part 1. Ready or Not 2, 6 million. See, there you go. I can go with 6 million for Ready or Not 2. That's what it should be at. It shouldn't be any higher than that. That's a perfect budget for. And if Ready or Not 2 does like 40 or 50 million, it's a win.
Yeah.
Because the first one had to have a low budget, because I think the first one it's a very silly, enjoyable film, and like I liked it for what it was. But yeah, part 1 did wow. So it's been 7 years to get the budget the same. That's fucking impressive. And it did basically 60 million off a $6 million budget. There you go. Sure, that's how it should be done.
Yeah, I mean, what we have now again is the people who believe that if a $10 million movie can make 100, then $100 million movie can make $1 billion. It was like, that's not how that works. There's no guarantee of scaling with that. Again, if you're doing a genre movie, there's a hard limit to how many people do that. We had on Niet's FCE Live, several months back, we were talking about comic book movies, and one of the panelists kept insisting, the comic accuracy. And so I pointed out, I said, can you tell me the highest selling single comic and how many it sold? And I don't know, it might be this and it might be that one. Nope, you got them all wrong. It was an X-Men comic, and it sold 5 million. Wow. You can't make money making a movie for 5 million people when your budget is 250 million.
True.
You can't. Right. That's a bomb. So I'm gonna make it for my comic book fans. Well, then your budget better be 10 million or less. There just aren't enough of you.
Yeah, because even I was following the past couple of years. I was still buy comic currently, like something like whatever, when Wolverine fights the Predator, some shit like that's pretty cool. Like Sonic the Hedgehog meets fucking Superman, okay. But overall, comic sales is seeing I guess the highest now. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, the big ones. They're lucky if they sell like 50 or 60,000 copies a month. If they're lucky. Yeah,
this is a comic book from like 92, 91, something like that, right? You're at the peak. But that's again at comic books peak. Yeah. There weren't enough people that were just comic book fans that could pay for a movie. Yeah. A successful big budget movie. You have to make it, broader for general audiences, and water some things down, or change a few things, because I don't have to go into a 2-hour exposition dump to explain why this guy has this particular thing. You work around it a bit. That's the cost of adaptations. But much like, I kind of sit and laugh at that comic book, because there was a boom where it was a cultural fad for normies to cosplay as comic book fans. They go get their shit from Hot Topic and go see generic Marvel sludge of the week. But that ended, right? And now comic fans are going to have to come to the realization that theirs is actually a genre type of movie and needs to have smaller budgets. us hardcore sci-fi fans are sitting here laughing, going, "First time." Right, because we've seen the here, let's shovel a bunch of money into it, it bombs, and then they don't make anything for a good long time.
Yeah,
right, because people overestimate it. We understand that there's a limited audience, for these movies, and you have to budget accordingly.
And then even so if this was true, like, so Absolute Batman currently is the thing for 2026. They're saying there's something about 300,000 copies a month, which again, but this is also the peak. This is the peak thing for 2026. 300,000. Now, for argument's sake, if all 300,000 people, which are not going to, but if all these people,
congrats, you made 4.5 million at the box office.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's
success. Oh boy.
Yeah, and also this is the highest comic for 2026. What about the lowest? So yeah, this is the exception.
This is fucking Batman.
Yeah,
because they've tried to make him some kind of fucking anti-ice fucking propaganda piece now, haven't they?
Yeah. Like Jefferson, but the overall comics, the whole genre of comic books just going down. When the highest period is 300,000, that's pretty bad. So it means that you're not even cracking 500,000 anymore.
Yeah, but even at its height, at the absolute height of comic books, there wasn't enough comic fans, to make a movie make money unless it was really low budget.
Check.
Yeah, you want single comic. Yeah, X-Men 91, 8.8, 8.18. Yeah.
And that was 1991.
Yep.
And X-Force 91, Superman.
By the way, a lot of these are driven because this era is speculation.
True, yeah. And of course, we'll see manga's not comic books. That's why manga's selling so well. But yeah, of course, they're just like, Jesus.
But again, I mean, you've got so 8.18 million copies. So congrats, you do 120 million box office. Boy, I hope your budget is like 30.
No, because I've said before, my friend Mark, he likes the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. He's like, dude, I've never bought a single Spider-Man comic in my life. Mom likes, for its flaws. She even mom didn't like Thor 4, but she likes Led Zeppelin, obviously. So she loved fucking Thor Ragnarok, but she loves Chris Hemsworth. But she watched Thor Ragnarok just because they're playing fucking Led Zeppelin. But my mother will never buy a single Thor comic book. So how many people out there? Yeah, the casual person can go watch a Thor film or Spider-Man or Batman. I have friends who watched every single Batman film. They don't own a single Batman comic.
Right, and guess what? All of those movies altered the comic lore. They weren't geared at comic fans. They were geared at normies who had some sort of awareness of comics. And again, there was a fad. And I kind of put the finger on the stupid Sheldon series, right? That everybody suddenly went,
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory with here's Thing. This is cool. And they mentioned Star Trek. I know Star Trek. I mean, the words. I don't know if you've seen any of it. But that time ended. This again, there have been fads like this in the past. They end.
Yeah, and not to mention too, like, it's breaking down sales. It's
this is why when you go, I'm gonna put a comic book fan in charge, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want someone who hates comics and just, but I don't want the autist who's like, I have every Superman ever. And I was like, okay, what I'm going to get is a bunch of bullshit lore that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Because this guy's obsessed about it.
Yeah. And that's something, because especially like how many times, Jay, you said with mediums, it's like, for instance, like I the Wheel of Time booker here. I love Robert Jordan. I've read every single Wheel of Time book. My friend Carlton got me into Wheel of Time. There are certain books where it's like, Robert Jordan, love you, dude. Great author. Often you will make 15 pages describing a rug. So, so some books are 1,000 pages. They don't really need to be 1,000 pages, and certain liberties can be cut down, and happens all the time. As you said, comic books, Superman, I love Superman. Okay. Number one, which era Superman? Number two, Superman has been through different generations and decades where sometimes he would get a power for one issue. And that's it. You never see it again. It's like,
but even way back when, when the George Reeves Superman was on, and the Batman serial, they were absolutely nothing like the comic books.
Oh yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the Batman serials, it's just basically them pummeling a bunch of criminals. There's no real characterization from what I saw.
Yeah. So it isn't a new thing. So to be perfectly honest with you, I think,
yeah,
I
I
think
think
it's,
people were just sort of stoked to see Batman in live action, wasn't they?
but I think I think it's fine if you're going to use something as a, base it on the material and base it on the character. That's perfectly fine. But there's zero way that you're really going to get that kind of accuracy.
There is a kryptonite
that's going to please everybody.
Sorry, Gary. I asked Christian once to. There actually is a kryptonite now that can turn Superman gay. I forgot what it's called.
It's pink kryptonite, isn't it?
I forgot.
Or rainbow kryptonite.
I'll look at because I forgot. Kryptonite.
I've just done a Batman live action ranking. Just sort of ranking all the actors, and a lot of them are kind of different to the comics.
I thought Jim was joking.
Very...
Fuck's sakes! It really is pink.
It says, Jesus Christ!
So
I don't care satire. It is fucking dumb. Please stop murdering.
Altering his sexual orientation be attracted to men, specifically Jimmy Olsen. Well, because why wouldn't you? Why would you be fucking Jimmy? But it appeared in Supergirl 2003. As a joke in other media, I'm sure it was. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, they're probably trying to bring that back.
Well, his default is now gay. It's a special kryptonite that makes him straight, and he hates himself for it.
It's just real time films. Yeah, Richard definitely has a slow build up. I mean, it takes time. But yeah, but it's Robert. There's definitely even Tolkien. They had to make certain edits for the Peter Jackson films, like characters like as Goodwin said a billion times, like Tom Bombadil, great in fiction, great on paper. Live action, Tom Bombadil does not work in live action. It just doesn't.
Yeah, they made the right decision to come. But trust me, there were plenty of lore fans who were pissed.
The thing is, though, Tom Bombadil, if I remember correctly, was handling the ring a couple of times, and he didn't seem affected by it. It's like, okay, this ring's supposed to make you addicted to it. It's supposed to take some kind of hold on you, and it kind of. And if Tom Bombadil was there and the film act was being very faithful to the book, that ring would have no sense of power whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I mean, what it does is it lets you know that Tom Bombadil is not like these others, and it's Tolkien. I mean, he's trying to do a kind of greater mythos about things that are beyond the lives of mortals and things like that. But it wouldn't have it kind of brings the story to a dead fucking stop, even in the books, and it wouldn't have fit. But also then you got to explain all this shit, and it's like, fuck off, just leave it alone.
Yeah, because when you read the book, it's like you're halfway through the book and they still haven't met Aragorn yet at the prompt.
Yeah, I was upset that Bombadil did make a screen appearance, but I understand why.
Right. Yeah. Again, I mean, the for everybody that goes, the Lord of the Rings is perfect. And I was like, okay, somebody wasn't around when that shit came out, because I do remember the giant shit show that lore lovers were going on about, because they wanted it. Because again, like with books or anything else, everybody kind of reads it a little differently, and the things that impact them are different. And so they want to see the thing that they really liked, or that it was really a touchstone for them or whatever. And if it's not there, then they tend to get a little spicy. But if you're looking at it as, again, I'm not making a movie simply for people who have read The Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion and everything else. I'm trying to make a general audience show that is still faithful to the story. Well, then you're going to have to make compromises. You're going to have to cut stuff out.
Yeah, and also I remember this happened a couple of years ago, but like we talk about lore and stuff. Batman's supposed to be a human being. At one point, the Justice League facility in space exploded. Batman was propelled and landed on Earth from space, because most people that enter the Earth's atmosphere, can just land.
He had the bat rocket on his utility belt. It was fine.
So it's like because as most people fall from outer space and hit the ground, it could be fine. It's just,
no, it's fine as long as you got retro rockets. You can.
That's how things work out. More accuracy. Yeah.
Well, again, the everybody's I want lore accurate Superman. Which one? The one that just leaps over tall buildings, or the one that can fly?
Yep.
The one that's faster than a speeding bullet, or the one that can actually turn the Earth backwards and fucking travel backwards in time?
Oh, that is still retarded.
That right there,
Even
that was
in a really good Superman movie.
The original picture. All he could do is he'd lift up a car. He could jump, not fly.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well, again, Batman. Batman doesn't kill. I'm sorry. Batman most assuredly did until he didn't.
Yeah, he fucking killed KGBs, didn't he? He left him in a container to starve to death.
He carried a gun and shot people.
Yeah, in the original first year as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He hung a fucking mental patient from his bat plane.
Yeah.
Or Batcopter.
He killed the Joker.
Yeah. In the Killing Joke, anyway, in
the OG early there was the Joker. He was just a guy that comes up and he does he's kind of the malevolent crazy comic magician type guy, and Batman fucking kills him. Somehow Joker returned.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 1939, 1940, Batman frequently used guns, carried a pistol, and even used a machine gun on the bat plane in Batman #1. Batman #32. Batman is first shown using a gun firing silver bullets.
I've just done my ranking of the Batman videos, and Michael Keaton is #1, even though it's kind of different to the today's version of the comics. Anyway, the Batman that doesn't kill, that kind of thing. And he's more reclusive, while Bruce Wayne in the comics is a bit of a playboy, just using it as a way to shrug off any suspicions that he's Batman.
I think you always have to decide which side of the portrayal is more important, right? The Bruce Wayne and I think a lot of people mistakenly go, "Oh, Bruce Wayne is Batman," and I was like, "No, Batman. Bruce Wayne is an alter ego of Batman. He's Batman first. That's the thing that
his parents drives killed him. He ceased to be Bruce Wayne and he became Batman.
Yeah. Definitely is Bush. Yeah, but like Jay said so many times, there's people, every medium, books, comic books, video games, live action, it's movies, even TV shows, it's at different mediums.
Yeah, because even Kevin Conroy's the animated Batman still had inspirations from the Adam West show, even though it was being a bit more faithful to the original noir comics.
Well, how many people? It was just cool for when I grew up watching reruns of the Adam West Batman. Of course, Michael Keaton comes out and Tim Burton, and boy, as an adult, even a couple years ago, rewatching Batman, the first one, boy, talk about Tim Burton saying "Hey, I didn't like the comics. I didn't read the comics." We can tell. Because that first film gets so much wrong in terms of continuity.
He read The Killing Joke, didn't he? And he said, "This is what I want my movie to look like."
Well, the biggest retcon, but Tim Burton was having Jack Napier kill his parents. He never killed Bruce's parents, but nobody cared. The thing is, nobody cared back then.
It wasn't in the original script, though. It was it wasn't something in that something Tim Burton wanted in the movie, but then the writer's strike happened. Tim Burton decided to take a bit more control, and he made Jack Napier the killer of Bruce Wayne's parents.
But almost like as Jay would say about comic fans, the infamous scene in Batman Returns where freaking Bruce puts the bomb down a guy's pants and smiles and kills a guy.
Yeah.
But then pissed. Well, Zack Snyder's got Batman killing. He's like, really? So you don't think the Tim Burton Batman didn't murder fucking 100 people? It's
Tim really tries to shrug it off, doesn't he? Say, well, if you look at the explosion, it's kind of a pathetic explosion. No, he's still fucking got his torsos splattered all over the inside of that sewer he knocked him in.
Yeah, but also, the Batman no kill thing was always retarded, and it was due to the comics code coming in.
I agree.
Something we made that shit
I
happen.
agree. If I kill these criminals, I'm no better than that. Well, okay, is a cop as bad as the criminal he kills, who's trying to save the kid that the killer has taken hostage?
Well, or that I didn't kill Joker. Okay, well, 30 people died because of that, but I guess I get to morally preen or whatever. This is it's a child's view of morality, right?
Yeah,
and the fact is that if you don't have the stones to end this kind of thing, right, then you need to stop.
Yeah,
right. At least not be involved, because if you had the ability,
doesn't he? Ra's al Ghul kind of had a fucking point there.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Yes, in the comics, 655, Batman has been shown to bench over 1,000 pounds in a casual workout. Because most guys, can bench $1,000.
Yeah, but that's also that retarded artist who couldn't actually draw anatomy, and it was just
Yeah.
It's like, where are these muscles? Nobody has muscles on top of muscles with a third layer of muscles.
Yeah, it's because Bruce Wayne it's the average Bruce Wayne is 6. He says he's either 6'2", 180 or 6'2", 200. You show me on planet Earth what 200-pound man is bench pressing $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sure, guys. Let's go with that.
Yeah, he just used the bat steroids, and it was fine.
Yeah. And according to the purist, Batman doesn't drink coffee, drink alcohol. He's at peak human condition. Again, I get to see the peak human that's been bench pressing 5 times their body weight.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, this is the is the problem with comics or a lot of properties that overstay their initial story is that they just start. Okay, we'll just do this thing one time. Okay, well, congrats, that's Lord. Nobody thought this shit out. Nobody thought about the consequences. They just look. I'm just trying to get my damn story out for this month. I'm under a deadline, and so yeah, let's do this thing. I've got a general idea about like character and what it could or could not do, but it isn't the same person writing it for 100 years. They didn't set out with this giant lore Bible. Okay, here are the rules. They kind of made them up as they go along, and then once they attain a certain level of success, you kind of lock in with those.
Yeah.
The thing is that if you built an audience based on that, even if you don't lock in on that, they will, because you condition them that these are the rules. Then when you change them, they're like, hold up, wait a minute, this ain't the same thing.
I typed in for fun of it. Superman's 15 weirdest powers. Super mathematics, because why not? One bean weighs 1/20 of an ounce. The jar weighs 12 pounds. It's 32,000 beans. He didn't need extra vision to count them. There's super ventriloquism. Sure, I guess. That seems like a good power to have. That's about super weaving. Oh, okay. Golden Superman. I unraveled the unharmed silken threads. They dried in the sun. Now my super weaving.
Convert them into a modern wedding gown. Thank God.
Well, what a great power to have. Super shape-shifting and super telepathy. I didn't know Clark could. Okay, he can shapeshift now, apparently. Let's see.
Oh, trust me. Pick up a random comic book from the 60s. Just pick your favorite character. Pick random comic book and you'll be like, what the fuck am I reading?
I mean, to be fair, for that super shape-shifting thing, I mean, he does wear a pair of glasses.
That's true.
So I can forgive him for that.
That's right. Super mini-me generations, right? He can make a clone. He can make a clone himself. The ability to generate a clone may be a little bit strange, but it's a useful power. So at some point, he can clone himself into a miniature version. Because why not? We're bored. Wait, super caller ID. Oh, okay.
Yeah, before there was caller ID.
He was reading the phone's mind. Oh, shit. One, he can somehow sense the identity of whoever's calling him on the phone. That's a great power to have. Look at it. Ring, ring. It's like the telephone, my powers.
Clark, why are you sleeping with your glasses on?
Well, of course, here's the Christopher Reeve, the super amnesia.
Oh yeah, the super amnesia. Yeah.
That's a great way to work on your dates at nighttime.
Yeah. He actually caused brain damage. She'll get cancer later.
Wait, super dancing? I mean, wow. Oh
yeah. Oh shit. You doubted me. Pick up any fucking random 60s comic of your favorite character. This is the kind of shit you'll find.
It's almost like Superman can have a power based on whatever is convenient for the writer.
Yeah.
Super eating. I'm curious. Like, oh, Christ. Let's see what disappointed Action Comics was okay. How much hamburgers is he eating? I don't know.
All right.
Super cellophane. Yeah, of course, that's from Superman. So.
Oh yeah.
The fucking. He gets out with the damn plastic wrap. Super diamond, of course. Remember, yeah, super diamonds. You can just crush coal, make diamonds.
Yep.
As you do. Transform a coal into a diamond. The super force field. Oh, sure. Okay. In the 80s too.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yeah. What the hell is super entropy? I forgot that. Oh yeah, Superman 4. Oh my god. I forgot all about that one.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. See, Bush had it. He was rebuild the Great Wall of China vision.
Yeah, so when people say I want to make a new Superman film based on the comic and movie accuracy, Electric Superman, of course, Electric.
Yeah, it's funny how everybody kind of has their own head canon, and they're like, "This is how it should be," and somebody else says, "Hold up, he could do this thing." And they're like, "No, that doesn't count. It does to me."
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, Superman. Just,
but I think, again, that much like, if you look at horror has always kind of been a genre.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah, you'll have the occasional breakout, but they at least have the good sense to realize what they're doing, and control their budgets. Unfortunately, sci-fi and comic book and other genres don't quite understand that. And
okay, I'm very happy. So Undertone had 9 million opening weekend with a budget of $500,000. It's fucking good on them. So I'm hoping more people get a chance to check out Undertone.
Nice.
I mean, again, some people would say, oh, it's only 10 million. Look at the budget. So, and the entire film. So, and just in the opening weekend, it did 18 times its production cost. Wow. And that's what I left too, because in my theater, I'm always promoting Regal. We have four fucking malls and 4 Regal cinemas. Only one was showing it for like 2 showings, and I'm like, so it's 2,500 theaters, but yeah, hope they keep going with this stuff. See how it performs long term.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of the future of at least the genre stuff is, studios, they're not going to spend 10 million to make 100 million. They've just become obsessed with giant number, and number has to go up. And rather than buy 100 lottery tickets, they just want to buy the Super Lotto single ticket. And so for certain genres, you're going to have independent producers create movies with an understanding of the potential market. I mean, I sent out to a few people a link to somebody did an SCP, the Antimemetics Division, which is a pretty famous SCP series. In fact, I think the guy just put out a book that's compiled his stories, and he's added some others. But it's got a gal from Fringe as the star in it. It's maybe 15 minutes, and it's the first story in that section of SCP. Done really well. Again, it was a good pilot to kind of let you know what their people are capable of doing on fairly low end things. I mean, I look at things like, Dust. If you're kind of a sci-fi and short film filmmaking fan, the Dust channel on YouTube is something you should subscribe to, because they distribute short films, usually of a sci-fi nature. And so there's one that's called Lost in the Sky, about a rescue robot trying to save a single human in a ship that's going into a black hole, and it was all done practically by 2 guys. Took them 6 years to make it. Another short that I would point out is Slice of Life, which is the best Blade Runner material that wasn't done in 1982. It was made by a couple of guys that are Serbian, I think, or Croat. And again, shot it at home, did a lot of practical stuff for that. It's, I think, maybe 15-20 minutes, won some awards.
According to this, it's a 25. So these two say for you 25.
Yeah, that seems right. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Award-winning sci-fi short.
Yeah, they, by the way, have an entire series of videos showing how they made it.
Yep, it's an acclaimed independent short film, The Blade Runner. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Yeah, I can't play, but if I pause it, it should be good. Fuck, it's always ads, huh? Goddamn ads. Everything's a fucking ad. Oh my god.
Oh, you can skip it in 4 seconds. So get that going for you.
Yeah. YouTube is weird how you play stuff. So I guess they got ads right there. Ads, but yeah. Also go like that. We should more fucking ads.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Jesus
You can skip that one in 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, cool. So if we just show it like right there. Yeah, it's always funny on YouTube, Jay, where it's like some guys on YouTube can show YouTube and they fucking block you or nail you. So I don't.
These guys have been pretty good. I mean, it showed up in a lot of places, but
well, I'm going to jump off right now anyway. Okay. So yeah, you take care.
All right, buddy. Yeah, let's see what else next week. Yeah.
Okay. And I will see you for Pulp Fiction in September.
Definitely, 100%, mate. Look forward to it.
Let me know if you want to jump on any future streams in the coming months, coming weeks, I should say.
Cheers, mate. Thank you so much.
If I actually click
if you feel good, Wayne, try and see if we can get you on another stream as well. Blue Collar Loser too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just not together. I don't want to work with that guy.
So look, we have 3 years, 1.2 million views. Awesome. I will watch this tonight. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I pasted it in the ads a while back. But I mean, again, it's somebody that, unlike Denny Villeneuve, this guy actually understood Blade Runner and the aesthetics, and then also the world that's going on.
Very good animation.
It's not animation. This is all shot real cameras and a lot of practical in this.
Oh, that was it was an anime film. Okay, sorry.
No, this is all practical.
Nice. Of course, yeah, we have Dune Part 3. Also, it came out 3 hours ago. The official Dune 3 trailer.
Oh boy, can't wait to see how Dune continues to be butchered by.
I mean, I don't know much about the Dune franchise. Yeah, I know it's so massive. I know like I did like the first one, the second one was okay. I mean, I like big sandworms, but I don't know how much I guess Villeneuve is doing good or bad to the franchise. I know, like I did watch YouTube videos saying that the ones they start getting kind of ridiculous, where like the kids become sandworms or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's still an overall message behind it, but the just avoid the ones that were done by Herbert's son. Those are shit.
Yeah, dudes start getting out there. Cool. All right, so yeah, tonight, so it's gonna be awesome. We're getting fucking the official finale for Primal.
Oh, I can tell by Max's reaction. She's gonna be it's gonna be fantastic. She was throwing shit. She was so mad, and so
yeah. Tonight, Nick and Gorgang and Jay are watching Primal. I think Vex said like, Jay's gonna have an aneurysm or some shit.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, good old Primal. Oh yeah, well, it's finally over. Jay should be happy.
Let it fucking die.
Hopefully they'll make a season 4 for you guys to suffer through.
They go right ahead. I'm not suffering a damn thing.
Let's see what Jackson's doing.
That show is dead to me.
What's got coming up? Donnie Darko. Yeah, Donnie Darko. That's an interesting film. I even had to Google it. That film's got a lot of weird fucking themes. Holy shit. God.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing Spaceballs tonight? Oh shit. Okay. Where was that? Spaceballs. All right. The Schwartz.
Wonder who he's gonna have.
Probably his buddy, as me say. He's got Joe Wilkie in Star Wars Closet. So apparently Russ was tweeting out. I guess he might have like Felix on tonight and Will. I mean, I'm not sure.
That's what Tura was saying.
Oh, there he goes. Yep, there it is. So, which I'm shocked because usually Will is not up this late. Which I'm like, all right. Cool.
Will's in the U.S.
Oh shit! Good point.
He's at MegaCon.
David Lindelof apologizing booze. Yep, 2 hours. The dork hour. Yeah, he's got the fuck St. Patty's down.
Damon Lindelof should apologize for his existence by ceasing it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will ask you and Gary what we're doing for 99 and 100, and we'll see. I'll check out tonight. Russ, he's doing the Tits show, and then freaking Primal. And Jay, are you doing more Brown Alliance this week?
Yeah, probably tomorrow. When we do Aliens, we'll continue.
I know.
I think we made it to the auto guns, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's been like a fucking 20-part sequence you guys got going.
He said, "Well, we'll probably do it in 3 or 4," and I was like, "That's not happening." That's
Look, so we have part 2, part 3.
Yeah, part 2 twice because we had the chat screw up when YouTube screwed everything up and had the best chat in the world that we're figuring out how to communicate using Korean symbols.
Yeah, I love listening to the replays. Are fucking hilarious. Brown's got a great replay show.
Yeah. I mean, when you get like Ruin rolling, then
I guess we're still alive, so I guess we'll fucking let her in. I don't know why, but
no, for God's sakes! All right, 13 seconds. Get the fuck out. Yeah.
You can talk now, Rachel.
It won't matter. We're ending in 13 seconds regardless.
Oh, laughing does count as talking because you're putting your voice.
That's all right. That's all right. That was a noise.
My stream.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll be here for the next film next week, whatever we're gonna watch. But yeah.
I got to be honest with you. Jay made a suggestion in his last email to me,
Also, guys,
which
sorry, it's Gary. White Bear and the Pumpkin King stream this thing called the Crown and the Bear podcast. So yeah, check this out. It's pretty cool. Me and Jay were talking the intro. They made an intro, and Gord and White Bear, their mics were on the entire time. It was pretty fun. So yeah, the new podcast of the Pumpkin.
There's some teething issues, and just getting started now.
It's really fun. So, we're saying, Gary?
No, forget it. You had your chance. I'm not interested.
I'm sorry, Gord King's more important than you.
Helping you anymore.
Yeah, I know what Gary was going to say, so I don't need to know.
Yeah. We're going to keep it secret.
Just be a secret between us.
Yeah.
Always watch a Pumpkin for a podcast about life and faith and movies and a bear. He's got a good intro. So, Gord King's he's like, you don't need an interest. Look at this epic intro with the T-Rex and Batman.
That's a Velociraptor, sir. That's a homage to Velocipastor.
Yeah, look at the pastor right there.
Yep. See.
Oh my God.
Yeah. White Bear has a good show. He's got his new intro. Cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out next week. So all right. Sorry, Rachel, if you're late, so it's your fault.
It's always my fault. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Well,
always
Gary, I mean, okay, Chris, stop listening so that Gary can talk. Gary, you might want to tell the audience what the next movie is so that they can make sure that they watch it ahead of time.
Well, the
he left, unfortunately. I don't know why.
Oh my God! Oh, that's too bad.
That piece of shit.
Oh my God.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. That old wash-up film, 1977.
William Friedkin.
To this day, man, probably the greatest. Yeah, we'll get into it next week because
when I suggested it, I was kind of going through because there were a couple others that we talked about that were also very very good movies. But I was kind of running through my mind if I was assembling like the most beautiful films, like just visually ever made.
Yeah,
Sorcerer's going to be in that top 10.
Oh my God,
yeah.
I mean, Blade Runner would definitely be there. But well, even there's a good chance that like one or two of those other ones that we considered would have a shot.
Yeah, boy, that's that sequence this day. I mean, I can't wait. I get during the week. I'll find some trivia because I mean, there's so much trivia just on this one shot.
Oh God,
holy fuck, man!
I mean, this whole production, what a fucking madhouse.
Yeah, it gives me some time to get some. I do some trivia this week because there's a lot to unpack with that film. It's again another film. I didn't see this film honestly till like 2 years ago. Because I just didn't. It wasn't part of growing up, and then I watched it. I'm like, wow, again, why didn't I hear about this film growing up? It's
it was buried, wasn't it? They buried it. Buried the movie.
Yeah. I mean, he went like what 6 times over budget.
Yeah.
I got enough for watches. So, budget box office.
I got William Friedkin's autobiography, and he speaks extensively on the making of this movie. So I'm going to have to go back to that.
20 million in 1977.
Yeah.
That's Boy, oh boy.
And I think the original budget was like 2.5 to 3.
Holy shit! And of course, the worldwide gross was 9 million. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh boy. What? It's fun. It's good. Hey, it's a good film to watch on stream.
It really is the end of kind of the independent auteur.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
The studios come back hard after that.
Sure. Cool. All right, Jay. Well, I'll see you on next Primal in next one in a couple hours. Get to see the epic, the epic finale for a masterpiece.
Yeah, the hilarious thing is my wife just came in and went, the pickup's throwing a check engine light and it's kind of running rough. And I was like, that's what I need.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right.
That'll go well with Primal. Okay.
All right, well, we'll be here next week for
I'm hoping maybe there'll be an explosion and I die so I don't have to watch Primal anymore. It'll be...
Hi, Rachel. I hope you're here for Source for Rachel. Since
I hope so. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
All right.